Good evening, Dandadan fans. We almost didn't make it today, truth be told. I don't know how many of you are going to show up today, but welcome if you're here. I'm Twitchy.
Sure.
As Vontae.
Me. I am Monte. Oh boy, it's been a minute. It's been a week. Yeah.
Just know, today's stream is for you guys. That's all I'm going to say. Behind the scenes, it was a hot mess and a half today. And money was involved, let me just say. So, doing this out of the generosity of my heart for Dandadan, because I am ready to hurt again. Kouki's backstory, I think it's coming either this volume or maybe next stream, which is tomorrow. I just know it's gonna be sad.
Not ready. I mean, listen, Dandadan has been great every week. He's been getting better and better and better. But there's more pain, more pain, more pain, more pain. But it's just a dope story. So you gotta have that pain.
And Queen Sensei, she is enough of a active listener to her students that she will not disregard you if you say something. I really appreciated that from the adult's perspective, and that led her to being able to be in the nether dimension, the other dimension. I forget what the specific terminology is, but she is able to be there. She has spiritual seeing abilities, spiritual crossing dimension abilities. Yeah. Sanjome, he's manipulating things behind the scenes. Puppet master.
Man, that guy, I don't know. I have no words because I don't know what, like, who's stopping him? Who's gonna stop him? Who's gonna check him?
Do you think there's a possibility we could, like, lead him along on a string? Or do you think that he's too smart and calculated for that? Because
I would love
half of me thinks like we can try to trick him in some way, but I think that might be worse in the end. I don't know. It's just like, where do we go from here?
I'm not sure about tricking him, but I think we can control a situation with him, whatever that means. Like, kind of hold him at gunpoint in a way.
Sure.
So that he's not like able to make all these moves behind us. I don't know, because honestly, no one on our side besides Momo, maybe Turbo Granny, maybe Seiko, but we don't know about those two specifically. But Momo's the only one that hasn't been affected by Sanjome too much.
Sure.
But she is a target.
Welcome the Maestro. As I said just a second ago, we will be catching up fully tomorrow evening. So 8 p.m. Eastern, 8:15 Eastern, depending on what goes on. But yes, and then we also have a special surprise planned for both Thursday, not related to this series, and Sunday, related to this series, with another content creator. So we hope that everyone will join us for that. It's going to be a full week of content. Going to have High Q coming out tomorrow, the My Hero Vigilantes ED, and then let's see, Thursday, we already know what's going on. If you're in our Discord, you should know. We might have hinted it. I don't know. Just tell them. Don't beat around the bush or keep it a secret.
I was trying to think of a 2U word that wasn't the series name. I was trying to say something funny. I don't know.
Undeniably unconscious. I don't know.
Yo, Sherm, what's up?
Welcome.
We here, man.
Today we are going to be reading chapters 175 through 182. I know that 172 is one of the dual reaction chapters because that is when Tatsu, oh my god, why am I like, my brain's not working today, guys, forgive me. Tatsu, that's when he took his 1 month long hiatus for research. So that should be an interesting cliffhanger. Thankfully, we only have to wait less than 23 hours, 21 hours.
Yep.
But the other dual reaction chapter for tonight is going to be 178 and 182.
Let's see what else. Something else I want to mention from the last volume.
Talk about maybe Ira?
Quote unquote volume. Yes, Ira. Shout out to Ira. I wonder when her and Kouki will realize, hey, Spider-Man me. Hey, you. I remember you. Or at least we thought that little girl was her. It definitely is. That hair, undeniable.
I feel like it also fits with like how Tatsu is trying to build up these characters in terms of Jiji and Momo have a backstory.
Right.
Kouki and Ira have a backstory. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool if. Do you think Rin noticed Okarun before she touched the golden ball and started seeing him as a vampire? Or do you think that Okarun was like a social pariah all throughout high school? Because they haven't been in there that long.
The way, like when we first met her, like the very first time, it kind of made it seem like she was paying attention to him all the time, even before that happened to him. But then she finally, was like a part of the gang now because of the whole situation with the golden ball.
And we got Zuma off in the background. I hope he comes back sooner than later. We love ourselves some Zuma over here. And then Kinta. His backstory is an otaku. That's so cookie cutter. It almost makes me sick. But yeah, I'm curious if Tatsu's going to make any more childhood connections, because I think he really excels at doing those kind of like a One Piece backstory type of thing, to where the kids are like 4 to 5 years old, experience a lot of trauma, and then later on they have this aha moment or a light bulb moment when they have a reconnection.
Right. Oh, that's what I was going to say. When you were talking about Queen, I was thinking about, man, these adults, once again, in this series, man, these adults, they are actual adults, unlike other series where they're just like friends, comrades. No, you're adults, and these are kids. Act like it. Be mature.
Guide. They put them in their place.
Protect them.
They're strict. They're forgiving. They're guiding hand. So that's great to see.
All I ask for Tatsu, I need the adult lineup shot. I need that. I need Seiko, the police officer, Queen.
Beanie Weenie.
Yep.
Rokaru, the police officer. Oh, they need to be buddy cops. We need that as
Taro.
well. Taro. Hanna!
Fucking Reiko. Kinda. Yeah. He's old. I'll put her in.
Yeah, when she finds a man.
Yeah. I wonder, when will we be reintroduced to her? Like, will she find her man when we get back to her, or will we still...
Did I come up with the theory that the man that she's looking for could be Sanjome?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a yokai.
I do too. I was just
an alien,
pulling that up as a possibility. Oh, an alien! Didn't think about that.
Yeah, well, just because I don't know if
Sanjome is an alien or not.
Yeah, right. But narratively, I guess an alien would kind of. Not that it would make sense, but it's like that's what Dandadan started with, yokai and alien. And if she is like the pinnacle of yokai, then what if she meets like an alien that's like the pinnacle, or just very much so an alien? I don't know what that means, but very alien.
Last thing before we get started, just a question. I was thinking more about the Dandadan panel. Everyone knows that panel. So this isn't being lost on anybody that's here, but do you think that aliens have spiritual powers, or if that is something exclusive to our species here on Earth?
Spiritual powers. I mean,
the only aliens we've seen have used tech.
Right. We didn't see any instance where someone seemed like it was just high tech. Thinking about the Serpoians, it's high tech.
that dimension cutter guy, just using tech. Yeah, I can't think of any. That's why I brought up the question.
Do you think anybody will, or do you think it's going to be something where like that's not natural for an alien to have access to spiritual powers?
I think the answer lies in if there's going to be any human alien hybrids.
Okay.
So, God forbid we get any sort of like slave situation. I know that they were using Vamola's people to create the battle suits, but I don't know. Where's all the young people? That's still a question in our heads. Why is Vamola the only child left from that planet?
Right.
Welcome, Gav. Yes. So for the 4th or 5th time today, guys, tomorrow we will have a little bit shorter stream. It will be volume 22's content, and then we will be fully caught up for next Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. That will be our first weekly chapter. I will do my best to stay off Twitter. It seems to be a kryptonite of sorts for me in terms of getting spoiled on this series, either out of context or not, because there's just so many great panels week to week.
Perfect time. I'm telling you, it's going to be the perfect time. Watch the moment we get caught up. This next chapter on Monday is about to be wild.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be this Monday or next Monday, because next Monday is going to be the end of the next volume, because there's 9 per volume. Or no, 3 weeks. 2.5 weeks. Yeah, there's going to be some crazy stuff.
One last thing before we start, guys. Once again, like the stream. And if you're new, subscribe to your boys, man. Roll to 1K. We got a lot of content this year. Like I said before, maybe like 20 different series within this next calendar year. So stay tuned. A lot of good stuff to get into. But yeah, want to get started?
All right. Just have one quick question for you guys. If anyone in the chat can just confirm or deny. I did purchase a premium version of our streaming service today, hence why you don't see any logo above Vontae's shoulder. So from that provider, I did choose the the 1080p option. Just let me know if there's any like buffering, any lagging. I think when I purchased it last time, there was a little bit. So if there's prominent lag issues, just let me know, and I will switch it down to 720p for tomorrow, like we normally have it. So other than that, I think it's your turn this week to start.
I believe so.
All right, enjoy.
All right, guys. As you guys see, I'm holding this mic because my mic has been progressively every stream, worse and worse and worse. So I got a new one. So hopefully this is all clear, audible, and as efficient as it can get as of right now. So let's get into this. This is all set. Make sure to get my chat up on my other phone. Just in case. Okay. Boom. All right. Chapter 175. Steal her power. Okay, so the title is who's the true perp? You mean her paranormal power? Is that even possible? It's what I was told. He said if I stabbed her with this knife, I'd be able to steal her power. But I couldn't just stab her. In order to steal her power, there are conditions. Are you alright? Why not a nap? No, I'm fine. Wait, what conditions? Don't beat around the bush, just spit it out. I can't remember. This again? This isn't funny, you know. You expect any of us to believe that? It's true, it's not a lie. In the end, she must just be an agent. There is a possibility she would fail in her mission. To avoid the worst case scenario of being found, it's possible the evil teacher did something to her. I don't like how that emphasis there. Just the way that it was worded. But anyway, what about your power? Your ability to use the little pygmies. Did you have that already? No, it's a power that teacher forced on me. They gave it to you? That power? How? They had a bunch of those knives and they cut me on my arm. So I think Twitchy, you at first brought that up when we were reading it last week or last stream. And then I became able to see the little pygmies. Hey, didn't I tell you not to touch me? Hey, that's mean. Haven't they been protecting you? I don't need this power. They're always hanging around me and they creep me out. I don't want to see them. I want my life to go back to normal. All I did was mess up once. Why did this all have to happen to me? In the past, there was a student who said they could see a little old man. They were scared and they said they wished they couldn't see him anymore. So I did some investigating. According to the folklore of a certain region, the Pygmies were originally people who were driven from the surface. Societally weak, they were people who'd been forgotten by the world. These people quietly disappeared from this world and became the little pygmies. Their memories of who they were are now gone, but the desire to have someone acknowledge their existence remains strong. And that's kind of what we talked about too last stream, about how the similarities between her and the pygmies, the loneliness and the, just existential crisis. And so when they find someone who can see them, they gather around that person and do all they can to help them. They say that good luck comes to you if you happen to see one. The student who came to me for counseling is now searching for these little old men. Look at them, they look adorable. Moo. Also, I just gotta say, I love how her whole vibe, her whole emotions, personality, everything just shifted. Like, she changed her hair. We finished that fight against her. Now we get to see who she is, because everybody else, as we're looking at these panels that we saw last stream, her mom and sister talking shit about her, all these people in class not noticing her or being rude to her. So it's cool to see what she is now. Like, she's being able to be herself now, and people are seeing her as the Pygmies are. Hang in there, Kouki. Move. Hey, hang on a second. But that means you didn't create the Pygmies. They've existed since olden times, right? Yes, that's what they said. What they said? You can understand them? A little. For real? Do any of them know how to turn someone who's been shrunk back to normal? None of them know. What the hell? They don't? We'll have to look for other ways. Also, I'm curious about the owner of this knife. Not only does it steal a person's abilities, the knife can grant them to someone else. And not just from Momo, it could take ours too, right? They could be suddenly taken from us, like with those aliens before. What's more, this time is by other humans with powers. Do you know any of the other people that were given a power like you were? There's no point. She doesn't know. Everyone, stick together as much as possible. Let's not give the enemy any openings to exploit. Okie dokie. Ooh-ha. What do we do about her? Keep an eye on her for now. The enemy is sure to try to contact her, right? That's when we pop out and nab them. And then we'll make them erase her embarrassing underwear photos. Thank you. What's your name? Oh, we about to get it right here. Yeah. What's your name? Kouki Yukishido. Huh? Yukishido? In the junior piano competition, you were the youngest person to ever win that top prize. How did you know that? How could I not? After all, I'm the one who lost to you. Look at her face. It's just straight up hating. Except after that, I practiced almost to death, and I finally beat you. I had faith in my own talent, and I worked hard. At first, one may win by luck, but in the end, I realized you can't keep taken to the stage if you don't have talent. Ira Shiratori? I wonder if that was like the first of, if Ira was kind of like the person, I don't want to say the catalyst, but like the origin story, quote unquote, downfall. Obviously, it's not her fault. I'm just, just the irony in it. Wait, do you still play? I quit. It was a pain in the neck. Say what? I quit playing piano because of you. Why would you quit piano? Stop being ridiculous. You were just chicken hearted, you feel me? You should be grateful that your parents paid for you to play the piano at all. Who are you to talk? You just said playing was a pain in the neck. Because of you, I ended up believing I had no talent, and I quit playing the piano. People who go on and on about talent don't put in enough effort. All done. We've sewn up your shirts. There. But there are a ton of them right there. I can't see anything. Kinchan, is your nose all coolio? I hate men. I want a girl to worry about me. Are you alright? Sorry, kid. I'm a fit as a fiddle. So there goes the connection, man. I like that. I'm very much anticipating their dynamic and their relationship and how that develops.
Confirmed, officially. So that was pretty cool. I want to point out the dynamic for myself, to you, for our viewers, in case they didn't pick up on it. Ira has been shown to be one of the most popular girls in the school, and Kouki being the social pariah that she is. She's an outcast. And it's interesting that they came from similar origins and they had such diverging paths because of, like you said, that one instance that Ira beat Kouki in a piano contest. It's just one event can have such a impactful purpose on your life.
Yep. It's a canon event.
And then I also really enjoyed, check out our stream last time, guys. Vante went more into depth about the origin of the Pygmies. They are based on a real world tribe. So the fact that they were ostracized so much, they went underground and then became these yokai type things is actually kind of crazy. So that shows a pathway whereby human beings can become spiritual entities, or like a group of tribesmen. I don't know, the Pygmies are unique. They're not like a spiritual power, but they are.
Right.
It said good luck too, right? Good luck comes to you.
True. Very interesting. Once again, Tatu, shout out to Tatu. There's always so many unique, like, anomalies in this series for, like, anything, like, character. So, like, because they said they were forgotten by the world. They put emphasis on forgotten, and then they just disappeared, and then it became, like, these, like you said, like, some spirits or, like, yokai type of, and we know the whole yokai thing, the whole forgetting and void,
regret.
So that's also like a symbolism for that.
Hang in there, Kouki. Oh, that was so adorable. They stitched that into like the bench or whatever.
Damn. They don't even remember who they were. Like damn.
They literally get purpose from their master. There's something so sad about that. And I also really enjoy the fact that Tatsu's keeping up the Okarun can't see them, normal sized people can't see them. The only reason that Momo can see them is because she's of a similar stature, like miniature size. I wonder if she'll still be able to see them. Ooh, that's another good point. I didn't think about that. And yeah, she was crying a few times this chapter. I kind of feel like since Tatsu made it an emphasis that good luck comes to them, that Kouki is going to experience a scenario in which they disappear or are killed off. And then she'll be like, where's the Pygmies at? And there's not a single one left. It's like a mass annihilation, like for real this time. of their tribe. Yeah, that was good. That was a good chapter to start, though.
Damn. It's kind of, so this is my last thing before we head into the next one. Is definitely commentary on real life situations, especially when it comes to like competitions or sports or talent shows where like someone who is seemingly more passionate for something, they still can lose to somebody that's not as passionate. And Iris, she didn't care anymore about doing that, but she won the last time that they had the competition, or when they ran it back essentially. And I just assume that Kouki is more
talented.
Yeah, and she probably enjoyed it more as well. I don't know. It's just a commentary on real life situations where sometimes certain people might just be better, or it doesn't mean much to them, and they might win, they might lose. They don't care as much as you do, but that could affect you, whether it's positive or negative. But as long as you stick with it, you'll be all right. What in the hell? I don't know what happened.
All right.
Interesting.
But yeah, I'll get into the next chapter, guys. Welcome to everyone who's joining us tonight. We will be catching up fully tomorrow evening. But with that being said, let me get into chapter 176, Scattering the Bait. This is so embarrassing. C'est la vie. Your uniform got turned all white by the fire extinguisher. Your depressing face is the same, though. You shut up. Kinta, yay. It was me who made that hair ornament. Out of nanoskin I borrowed from the young Mrs. House. At a glance, it looks like a hair ornament, but it's actually a surveillance camera. Shout out to Kinta, man. Idiot, Lady Shiratori, class rep, Miss Isa, private first class. Oh, these are all Kinta's nicknames for everyone. This one, Erosuke, Vamola-chan. Oh my god, what is with that face of his at the bottom? The one who gave you this knife is sure to make contact again. With that camera, we'll be able to discover their identity. Yeah, I don't think Sanjome has a counter per se for nanotech technology. I know he has a lot of spiritual stuff, but I don't think has any spiritual power, so he wouldn't be able to recognize it. Kin-chan, your face looks like it's okay. I thought it was completely caved in, but it's mysteriously all better. Oh, is that her power? One touch from Queen Sensei and the pain just went away. Seems like she has some kind of power too, huh? We need a healer on this squad, so welcome, hopefully. Alright, so for now, no contact with Yukishiro until our prey takes the bait. Wagata! You okay? What's wrong, Okarun? You seem down. We found the tiny old men, but we never found a way to turn you back to normal. I'm sorry, I haven't been of any use. I need to become better. How come? You were awesome, Okarun. Hardly. In the end, I was dependent on you again, when I should have been the one protecting you. As if. Okay then, how about if my grandma trains you? Alright, we did speculate that he would either do like martial arts, similar to Manjiro. He would have some sort of nanotech technology pairing with Kinta. Potentially he would train with Jiji for the spiritual aptitude. I don't know if Okarun has the same skill level as Jiji, but it's possible. Alright, fried stuff. That looks like a scrumptious meal. You've gone pretty black. Been hearing that a lot. I'm a cursed object collector. It's my nature. I recently brought a newly cursed painting into my home, and now there's little fires starting around the house every day. It's a real struggle. Why? Just why? Truly. But even when parts of the house burn, the cursed objects do not. Curious, isn't it? They're all such little cutie patooties. How come you don't burn up? you making fun of me, numbskull? Why would I burn? I love those cursed objects, so why would I burn up? All right already. Why are you so emotional? Hayase, that's exactly why it's you I need to ask for a favor. All right, do you have any objects that makes people larger? Pause. Is this a cursed trunk? Please hold on to it. I can trust you with it. And it doesn't have much mystical power left, so it should be fine. Seriously? This thing seems like a motherload of curses. Sounds scary. What's the story with this thing? Some idiot let it out into the world. You know the recent incident at Renjaku Apartments? It's related to that. For real? And Kashimoto, there's something I'd like to ask you. Pass to Kashi. Be quiet. You've done a lot of research into tiny old men, haven't you? Is this the kid that saw the old men and was talking to Queen Sensei? I would say she's probably, this might sound disrespectful, she might be like late 30s, early 40s, and this guy seems like he's in his early 20s, maybe early 30s, maybe at the most. So potentially the timelines could line up. The truth is, my granddaughter ended up going into the cursed trunk. She got out somehow, but her body went all tiny, and now she's like a little pygmy. I want to somehow turn her back. I'd be happy to hear about rumors even. Do you know of any way to turn a little pygmy back into a normal person? I do. Here's your order. Really? What do I do? If you really know, then would you hurry up and spit it out? Would you shut up? There's got to be a catch, or there's got to be a cost. As the phrase goes, energy is neither created nor destroyed, so it could have a very high cost associated with this reverse process. Actually, I think you would know more about it than I would, Miss Seiko. She's confused. The Uchide no Kozuchi Magic Hammer. Isun Boshi, the inch-high samurai, is a famous figure in Japanese folklore. The Uchide no Kozuchi was dropped by a demon, but Isun Boshi swung it, and it made him big. The Uchide no Kozuchi is now said to be a possession of the deity Daiko-kuten. Daiko-kuten is one and the same as the great god Oki-Ninushi, and the place where I'm not a native Japanese speaker, so please bear with me. And the place where Oku-Ninushi is worshipped is... Are we getting back to Manjaro stuff? That is a fire double spread. Whew. Very nice. You've been a huge help, Kashimoto. I'll go check it out. Huh? Right now? I'll do some digging too. Your granddaughter gets kicked in the face. All right, and now we have the Jiangshi. Wonderful. Can we not go to a cafe in peace? First we get the Dream Demon, now we have Jiangshi. Come on, guys.
Okay. Magic hammer, huh?
Is this Loki's hammer? Is this how he became so big? No, just kidding.
This is cool though that we're meeting some more spirit medium folk.
We have seen the guy with the cap before, right?
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, I thought we did when she was contacting other spirits for Jiji's exorcism at his house. But they referred Jiji to her. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Any one of you can confirm that in the chat or not? I might be mistaken.
The other one.
Go back to page 13 though.
13.
I didn't mention it because I wanted to see if you saw anything in this chapter.
terms of the dialogue or something on the page drawn?
Something on the page.
Okay. Oh, there must be a insignia or something, symbol somewhere.
I mean, it's not that well hidden.
Really? Where? Oh, what? Oh, right there. Yeah, I'm looking.
It's right there.
I don't know. I was looking at the damn menu and shit on his. You got the eye. Interesting.
So, someone that Seiko knows, someone that she is very familiar with, and friendly.
They might have like different factions within it, kind of like the Dandadan panel. How like some of the deities were like different, and some of the patterns. It might be something like that too, with the eye and the triangle. God of fortune and wealth. Lucky cat.
Those are two good comments, Sherman Maestro. Okay, so they did debut this chapter. I guess I was mistaken.
Hey, old boy better watch out. Talking about he like collecting cursed objects. Sanjome gonna be on your ass, man. He gonna see that you got something like, hold on.
He's like, all your things are my things. All my things are my things.
I'm a collector.
I'm gonna collect you. Do you think in like the reverse effect of how people get spiritual powers by being around spiritual powers, that this guy could get cursed powers by being around curses? Do you think it works in a similar fashion? Because he looks run down. He looks like he has a negative aura about him.
Didn't he like repeat the same thing like twice in this chapter? He was like, I like collecting cursed. What did he say? Where is it? He said, this thing seems like a mother load of curses. Where was it at?
Oh my goodness, Vontae, look at page 11. I did miss this on my first
wow,
read.
on their back. Wow.
Both of them. But that one's just the eye. That one's not the triangle. Do you think there's any significance to that?
I'm trying to think, have we ever seen one without the triangle?
We might have seen one without the triangle on one of Okarune's books, because I'm pretty sure I've seen the eye, but not the triangle and the eye.
What the fuck?
Okay, so yeah, these guys are up to some things. Seiko, we're slowly peeling back the onion layers.
But isn't it ironic that this guy, collects curse objects, so he's a collector, and then Sanjome, we know he is a collector, and they both essentially have the same emblem.
And also, I feel like it is a dangerous precedent to have so many cursed objects in one location at one time. Like, God forbid they start feeding off of each other, or one of my favorite analogies, and the first time that I heard it actually was in Hell's Paradise, where they put all of the poisonous insects inside of the jar, and then the strongest poison or the strongest insect at the end lived, and they just kept doing that over and over to cultivate the greatest poison. And I didn't know that before going into that. So the fact that all these cursed objects are in one place, it concerns me. And now with the cursed trunk being there, God forbid if I don't know, man.
Clothing brand. I mean, it could be. Like, hey, I mean,
interesting.
Why not? Or is it like a? Do you think it's like a cultish type? I mean, well, Illuminati is. So do you think it is like a cultish type of thing? I don't know how deep these guys are. What?
So do you think like they're just wearing the brand? They're not a part of the brand? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I think it could really be, it's really 50-50. I think they're either
Dandadan hot topic
wearing it or they're like really into it. but not like
No, I
to
think
that
because
extent.
the one guy collects the cursed objects and the other guy has a lot of information on the little men. I think they're both like loosely. They might be like a lower tier in the
Yeah, that's what
Illuminati,
I'm
but I
saying.
do think that they're
Yeah.
in the group. Yes.
Yeah, I don't
But
think that they're like hell no, they would not be these guys. I mean, never know. Especially the one with the bags on his eyes. I don't know about him, man.
dude, imagine he's like Ghetto. He just pulls out cursed object after cursed object. Blah. Dude got kicked in the face. Why?
I love those curse objects, so why would I burn up? Said they're cute. Like, what's wrong with you, dude? Yeah, hell no, man. They got that shit on though.
Pretty stylish.
Especially dude with the bucket hat. I like his whole his whole
You
fit.
got a tracksuit. Yeah.
Yep.
Sponsored by Adidas. Adidas. Okay, that's enough.
All right. Let's these Jiangxi square folk. It's funny you guys got square shapes, huh? Instead of triangles. All right, chapter 177. It's almost Christmas time. This chapter came out on December 16th. Damn, that's actually crazy. We just started IQ. I think literally, yeah, around that time. All right, chapter 177. Let's do some kung fu. Seiko, we about to see you go crazy? Hey, let's see. Let's see. Oh, shit. Yeah, she is. Oh, blocking. Oh, yeah, she's good. I mean, obviously it makes sense. I mean, Mondro is their apprentice. He's into martial arts. But who taught you, Seiko? Damn. Wata. Pa. Ka. She going crazy. Bring it on, ass hats. Weave. Try to drop kick you. Don't acha me, you son of a... Cool your jets, dumbass. Look at them legs, though, Seiko. You know what I'm saying? I like them legs. God damn. To the eye. That was not just to the face. To the eye. Shamu. The knee to the nose. Oh, yeah. She's whooping their ass. Nessie. That's her signature move right there with the bat. You know something? I wonder if she, like, just really like baseball growing up or something, and probably some tragic shit with, I don't know, her dad used to take her out to baseball games, you know, just theorizing here. Okay, so she grabbed the bag, he grabs the other side of the bag, numb nuts, pow, sterilize, start spraying them, refill, instant exorcism, you bastards. Okay, who is this coming in? Oh my, a fucking bull. Oh, hell no. She blocked, though. I love these spreads, man. All the debris just flying in the background and just bodies all across the page. It's just fire. I love the ink, too, for this. Good shit, Tatsu. I see that you are a master of movement. I'm just an old broad. You know, old broad. Marvelous. Thank you. You're awful hard. Thank you very much.
Hey, yo.
Wait, did she kick him? She tried to kick him in the... Yeah, I see that. Okay. He got armament hockey. But why y'all sound like y'all flirting, though? I don't know. I am iron. Nessie, with iron, the more you hit it, the stronger it gets. Jesus Christ. Damn, what a drop kick. Hot. Oh my God. Whether you strike me, I strike myself, or I strike you, I'll just become stronger. When you strike me, please be careful that you don't hurt your hands, because down there gets hot. Hot. What the fuck? Did he just powerbomb her? Or is he just still punching her from above? God damn. I feel like she's about to get up and do some crazy shit, though. Like, it has that whole setup, build up. She face planted to the ground. Yeah, that's how you know she... Oh, or she might be knocked out. I sure was strong, wasn't I? Now, please accept your defeat. Now she gonna get up. Do that, and I will at least spare your life. Go on. Accept your defeat. Ooh, okay. They got up and helped her. Nice. What is that? What is the aura? What is that? Damn. Ooh, yin and yang or yin and yang, however you want to pronounce it. That's fire. That's really cool. Damn. These guys are unbelievable, kicking us out of nowhere. What if you mess up the curse object, you idiots? I guess we'll just have to teach you all about curses. Wow. Whoa. Okay, that was cool, clean as hell. I love that.
I'm so glad you got this yin and yang. Oh my god, stop it. I'm so glad you got this chapter. I was spoiled on the left guy's design on Twitter a while back, obviously around the time that this chapter came out. That is such a clean design. That looks like a cursed form or a cursed, I don't know, cursed energy manifested. And then the other guy's got a phoenix power, I guess.
Marco.
A bird.
Marco
the yin and yang thing, man.
Yep, that was fire. Nice. Once again, a random chapter. You can never predict this kind of chapter ever.
Dude, she got folded. I was not expecting that.
Iron Bull.
I feel like his power works similar to Fat Gum's. Yeah. Just like energy storing and release.
Like kinetic, kind of.
Yeah. He's got vibranium suit. But interesting that this bull character had one of the knives for Sanjome. So, Dodoria, does she actually have a power? Do you know? I'm thinking maybe it's the turn words into power.
Probably. And when you think about it too, she might be one of those kind of people that's like, I'm not going to do that. Like, unlike Sanjome, he'll probably just start going crazy, just saying words and doing bullshit. But she seems like someone who's earnest and, because she literally, well, from her work, from what we know of, it seems like she prays a lot. She does most of her good deeds with that kind of stuff. So someone like Sanjome definitely would want to collect that from her to use it for bad. I hope that does not happen, but I think that might end up happening if that is the case.
So do you think, as we've been speculating for months now, that the reason why she keeps denying alien existence is related to her power? Or do you think that's like a personality quirk that she has, Because I feel like this chapter almost confirms she has a power, we don't know what it is. And the only time we've seen like up and above normalcy from her is when she strikes with Nessie. She explained it to Momo in the backstory, like might makes right. And then that's literally with like training chi. That's how Momo was able to unlock her highest power level in episode 1.
Maybe she kind of has like a cap on it. Maybe she can only use it, or she can only use it, or she chooses to use it when she is at the gods of the lands or doing contracts with them. And that's why Sanjome might want it, because of the Dandadan, whatever the Dandadan is. Maybe it's something like that, like the gods of the lands.
Could that be her power? The fact that she's able to make contracts with the gods of the land?
Yeah. Because like if you have a power like that, where like I guess words are your power, like is your power, what better way to use it when it comes to like gods, like praying to them or making a contract or something like that? I think that would make it even more powerful, right?
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Kind of, I'm trying to think. It reminds me of something. There was another series, and it don't have to be anime, where like someone's using their power for like good, and they could use it for like just horribly.
One for all.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of examples. The Avatar. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't an evil Avatar. Well, I guess that's kind of subjective. A more like bloodthirsty type of Avatar, not as righteous.
Right. This is cool though. Really cool.
It's a good chapter.
Shout out to these guys. They're gonna die one day though, or at least one of them will. Like absolutely
The
one of
yin
them is going
without
to
the
die.
yang. Oh,
Exactly.
No.
That's going to happen.
No. It'll
Just like an
probably be the
Avatar.
dude in the bucket hat. Yeah, it'll probably be the dude in the bucket hat.
I don't think so. If it's a Phoenix, I feel like he good.
No, he dies and then he comes back.
Well, oh, so you're saying like just someone will die,
Yes.
just won't. They don't.
Oh
have to
no,
stay
we've
there,
lost
I
him.
guess.
My power is coming back. I have a respawn power. The Phoenix, the respawn power. Man, she is knocked out cold though. God.
Tatsu is so different, man. I love the unpredictability. I keep saying I don't want to be able to predict stuff. This
When
is
I
one of
was
those
spoiled
chapters.
on when I was spoiled on that last panel a few months ago, I literally thought the Bucket Dude's hat had like a stand power, and then that was, the form on the left. But no, he has his own power. Like two sides of the same coin.
And there's so many different walks of life in this series too. That's what, once again, One Piece. It's like One Piece. There's so many different types of people, even species. Like when Tatsu went on his 1 month break, he's about to come back with a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Does that bull have multiple nipples? Like more than two?
Yep.
I think he has
Looking at
multiple
page 17.
pecs.
Interesting.
That's gross. Alrighty.
Alright, well, I'll let you go for the next one. Wait. Oh yeah. It's the
Dual
first of
reaction.
the dual react.
Yes, sir. Alright guys, so if you are new to our channel, if you could subscribe, greatly appreciated. Like the video if you're enjoying today's content. What we're going to do, since we're a dual reaction channel, Vontae's going to take off his mic, going to take off his camera. I'm going to react to the chapter on camera on mic first, have a quick discussion with you all, and then I will bring him back in for his own dual reaction. And then once we get caught up tomorrow fully, the following Monday stream will be both of us getting our reactions to the chapters. So that way you get as many reactions as you can in a particular stream. We have done a few volumes where we needed to react to all the chapters. So again, it's on the channel if you want to take a look. But let's get into this. Chapter 178, The Power of a God. Miss Seiko, are you all right? Feels like I've been to the world's worst osteopathy clinic. I get it. What's that? Be careful. He's made of iron. When you attack him, the bastard gets stronger. For real? What good fortune to be able to encounter 3 powerful personages at once. My groin is growing hot, hot. Hot, 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 hot. I'm gonna go get my bag. You two put a stop to that bull. This one's going to be tricky. Got no choice but to exploit a guardian spirit. Afumza. If my right arm was good, I'd do it, but I'll do it with my left arm. Well, he does punch with his left arm, so that's fine. The power of the Phoenix Punch. Oh, burnt to ashes. Piase, cover me. All right, they're doing something. He gets stabbed up through the jaw into the brain. Dead, 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 dead. You'd better be careful of your shadows. Okay, Tokoyami. I cloak myself in darkness and then sweep away the darkness. Marvelous. I would like to have that ability too. Moron. See, my body is like Kodoku Curse Poison. It's not a power a twerp like you could use. Someone's gonna have to explain that. I don't know what Kodoku Curse Poison is. You're pretty hard down there. Hit pause. Oh, whoa. He got grabbed, slammed. All right, he's out of the suit, much like Tokoyami in his bird form. Miss Seiko, get back. Afunza! Bang, right to the face. Bang, bang. It's working. Don't drop your guard. Gah! Oh, he gets struck right in the solar plexus. Marvelous. Strike me more. Kashimoto! Paise, don't stop. Take care of these small fry. Damn it. She's going for the bag. Boom, boom, boom. All through the top of their heads. Okay, he is swerving through the shadows. She goes to grab it. She gets hit. Drops the bag. Suspicious movements. I could see that there was trickery afoot with this bag. Afumza! Alright. That is so anime AF, the way that he's got his shoulder cocked back behind his head for this mega punch. Ooh. Not a chance. I have now reached a state of ultimate hotness. All right. Paise throws the bag. Seiko's diving for it. Booyah! Oh, grabs her. I've caught you. Ugh. Please accept your defeat. Otherwise, I'll keep crushing you like this until your organs are all over the room. Kashimoto, do it. Afumza. Oh, he got her with the flames. You'd better give up. Your attacks are going through me and affecting her. This is crazy. What's more, those attacks are making me stronger and harder. Kashimoto, don't stop. Ah! It doesn't hurt. It doesn't even itch. I am iron. The more you strike me, the stronger I become. But didn't he also say he got hotter? So eventually you're going to be able to metal work, right? He's going to become so malleable that you'll be able to kind of like knock him over. Shout out to the Kuma versus Zoro fight in which Kuma melted the iron and then it was just like flaccid. So you're not hard that time. Pause. All right. And then his arms come off. Ah! Bakana! What is this? I thought I had built up the ultimate level of hardness. How can this be? The stronger a light is, the deeper the darkness becomes. Do you know why it is that humans feel things like pain and cold and heat? Yeah, it's a survival mechanism. Because if you didn't feel those things, you wouldn't try to get back to an equilibrium status. It's so they don't die. If a person can't realize, if I take any more of this, I'll be in trouble, then before they know it, their body will end up in ruins, just like yours is now. Bakana! The more your attacks I take, the more hot I get, and stronger. Hot? That's odd. My flames can go down to absolute zero? I call it ice flame? What? That is crazy. Guys, absolute zero. We will talk more about this in the discussion portion after this chapter once Vante reads it. Absolute zero is terrifying. It is nothingness. No movement whatsoever. Not even on a molecular structure. Or molecular system. Molecular state. I digress. I'll keep going. When the temperature of iron goes down, it's more susceptible to hydrogen penetration and easily cracks. You gave me a hard time, you know that, dickweed? It's been a while since I last took such a beating, you son of a bitch. You said you wanted to go up against someone tough. Puts the seal on him. Mate, it's not me. The one who's after you is... Then take on a god, asshole. All right, kicks him through the... A little bit impulsive. Seiko, I wish you would have just waited another 5 seconds. he would have told you, but this keeps the mystery going. Awesome chapter. Ooh, that was incredible. Cursed poison. Poison made after dealing together very... Oh, it's literally what we were just talking about. That is cool. I just didn't know that was the name of it. I can see why you picked this one, Sherm. What I love about Tatsu's combat writing, if that's even a thing, is the realism in strategy implored by the combatants of this show. And it's not just the protagonist. The antagonist also, to a certain extent, are able to use their brain power for combat effectiveness. And this was really the only way, because this blood was just waffling about how his power worked. The more you hit me, the stronger I get hotter. That's literally giving your enemy the way to defeat you if they're smart enough and have the capability to do so. But yeah, absolute zero. You cool the iron very quickly, and then it's more brittle, and then you're able to break it. And then the fact that the shadows, the stronger the light, the deeper the shadows goes. Love this chapter. All right, but let me get Vontae in here. Tokoyami coded for sure. I also love these references that mangaka, especially in the Shonen Jump magazine, are making to one another. I want to say, had My Hero ended by this point? I think it had. I think the manga had ended by this point, so I think enough time had passed to where this is a pretty cool reference, and it's not kind of just pandering to the audience in terms of having a similar power appear for one of the characters. And I don't even know, Vontae and I had speculated that one or two of these guys would perish. I'm curious to see if that prediction will come true or not now, knowing what we know. You're gonna like this one.
Okay, I seen the demon emoji. Put a smile on my face. All right. Chapter 178, The Power of a God. So, off rip, my prediction is that everyone on this first page, it is not about them. It's probably about Seiko. The reason why I say that is because Tatsu is always misleading, at least for me. He always misdirected me all the time. Whenever the chapter title, I'm like, oh, they're talking about this character, obviously. Nope, it's always a different character that's not currently fighting. So I think it's probably going to be Seiko. She's probably going to get up and do some crazy shit. Unless somebody else pop up. We'll see. All right. That's a great shot, though. That's a volume cover type shot. Oh, she did. She does get up. Okay. On page 2. Miss Seiko, are you all right? Feels like I've been to the world's worst osteopathy clinic. I get it. What's that? Be careful. He's made of iron. When you attack him, the bastard gets stronger. For real? What good fortune to be able to encounter 3 powerful personages at once. My groin is growing hot. Yo, chill. Freaky ass bull. Hot. I'm going to get my bag. You two put a stop to that bull. This one's going to be tricky. Got no choice but to exploit a guardian spirit. Afunza. Okay, spiral. See some spirals. What a mean left hook. Okay. Damn. Hayase, cover me. Really blew his block off. Oh shit. What did he wait, did he is he coming from their shadow? And then he impaled him through his fucking kneecap, through his the top of his head. All of them. What the? You better be careful of your shadows. Wow, yeah. I cloak myself in darkness and then sweep away the darkness. Okay, Tokoyami. Marvelous. I would like to have that ability too. Moron. See, my body is like Kodoku. Curse poison. It's not a power a twerp like you could use. To the groin? But his groin is hot iron. I don't know. Is it going to go through? You're pretty hard down there. Freaky ass chapters, man. And he grabs him. Okay, goddamn. Yeah, this bull thing is crazy. Miss Seiko, get back. A foom. Zah. Boom. Another left hook. Hey, he going crazy. It's working. Don't drop your guard. Okay, the other ones are getting up, but he's still attacking through the shadow. Oh, hit him right in the chest, right in the sternum. Spiral. Marvelous. Strike me more. Kashimoto, Hayase, don't stop. Take care of these small fry. Damn it. Okay, she's still running to her bag. The boys is getting impaled. Man, hey, can I just say, man, the choreography has been immaculate in this fight. Everywhere. Oh, she ends up getting punched, or no, kicked. But, by the fucking hoove. But she picked up the bag. Suspicious movements. I could see that there was trickery afoot with this bag. Afumza. Oh, not a chance. I have now reached a state. Okay, got the bag of ultimate hotness. Booyah! No, get off her. I've caught you. Please accept your defeat. Otherwise, I'll keep crushing you like this until your organs are all over the room. God damn. Kashimoto, do it. Afum. Hey, you need to stop. I mean, I know that's your attack and all, but you gotta stop this. I don't want this turn into Zabimaru. You know what I'm saying? Because like now I remember your moves. So every time I'm gonna hear you say it, I'm expecting you not to really do much with it. All right, and I rock with you and your power so far. But please, I don't want to put you in that realm of characters. He's not getting his ass whooped though, not necessarily. I mean, kinda, whatever. You better give up. Your attacks are going through me and affecting her. What's more, those attacks are making me stronger and harder. Kashimoto, don't stop. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't even itch. I am iron. The more you strike me, the stronger I become. Oh my god. Oh, he hit his arms off. He took his arms off. Nice. Using the shadows. Impossible. What is this? I thought I had built up the ultimate level of hardness. How can this be? The stronger a light is, the deeper the darkness becomes. Do you know why it is that humans feel things like pain and cold and heat? It's so they don't die. If a person can't realize, if I take any more of this, I'll be in trouble, then before they know it, their body will end up in ruins. Just like yours is now. Yep. Talking about you getting so hot and shit, man. This can't be. The more of your attacks I take, the more hot I get, and stronger. Hot? That's odd. My flames can go down to absolute 0. Oh, fuck. I call it ice flame. Oh, yeah, this dude cold. Yeah, you're not no Zabimaru. You're not no Renji. I'm sorry I almost put that on to you, but hey, Afumza, just keep spamming it. You good. I got no problem with it. When the temperature of iron goes down, it's more susceptible to hydrogen penetration and easily cracks. You gave a hard time. You gave me a hard time. You know that dickweed? It's been a while since I last took such a beating, you son of a bitch. Ward against evil and misfortune, the talisman. You said you wanted to go up against someone tough? Wait, it's not me. The one who's after you is... Then take on a god, asshole. Boom. So there goes, yep, there goes the power of the god. She said, I literally got trump cards. That's what I use.
Good call out on the chapter title being related to Seiko. She said, what'd she say? I want to make sure I get this right. You said you wanted to go up against someone tough, then take on a god as he's purged from this life into the afterlife. Raw.
This was fire. You know, this is something chapter. I didn't get spoiled on, but I just seen, this was some weeks ago, so I'm assuming it was this. It was like, Seiko went off in this chapter. That's all I saw.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I can't wait to see Seiko do something then. She goes off.
How much do you know about Absolute Zero?
A bit. I mean, a little.
It is, from a molecular level, no movement. It is the coldest that this universe can get. So when he says, I have flames that can be the coldest that the universe can, like, physically handle before it implodes, that's insane.
It's OP.
So when you said Renji, I was like, oh no.
No, that's why I said, no. Listen,
I know,
listen.
At first.
I was just like, he's spamming. I was like, hey, don't end up like him. I'm just saying. Actually, you know what? Don't be like Hitsugaya either. You better keep Absolute Zeroing and going crazy. I don't ever want to see you. I mean, he went off though. He was actually the MVP here. He most definitely was going crazy. But I was
thinking while I was reading this chapter that they should get Muscular's VA for this bull. I think that'd be pretty cool.
This shit's gonna be crazy in anime too.
And then, ironically, as the Maestro pointed out in the chat, Kodoku poison is the poison we were talking about inside the jar. How it keeps getting stronger with all the insects being thrown into it. So he literally gets stronger by taking on more powerful cursed objects in this form. It's a dangerous risk. Yeah, and I don't think Sanjome would be able to use Pyace's power. Absolutely not.
So what was he after? Was he after one of these guys? But no, because
I feel like he was after all of them.
But like, what would you get from Seiko?
Whatever her power is.
So you think she still has a power?
I do. Yeah.
What could it be? I mean, if it is the worst thing, that makes sense. But like, I mean, I kind of like it.
The concept of being able to make contracts with gods of the land. Maybe like that is her power.
That could still be true, and I think that's the most plausible right now. Or she might not having a power that's like one use only type of situation.
In what way?
Like
the Nessie thing?
Yeah, like it's one of those.
Do you think she used it in this fight?
What'd you say?
Do you think she used it in this fight already if it's a one-time use? Or that she used it previously? Like, does it have a cooldown timer? No? Okay.
I just feel like she goes through...
Pretty close.
Like, she went through this ass whooping.
Dying.
Like, maybe... That's why I was thinking, like, if it is a power like that, maybe if the worst comes, she would use it. Because I wouldn't...
You don't think that this was worth... I mean, she took an ass beating, man.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, why would... Bad. But, like, why would you... How can I put it? Like, just seeing her get beaten up so much in this fight, I just feel like she was just trying to hold off as much as she can because she had these guys with her. If she was alone, she probably would have to.
I see. So she saw a way to break through with the help of these two.
Yeah. If her power is not what we've been theorizing.
Okay.
And it's something else. It's like, oh, it might be something that's just like a one-time use or something, or your life essence or whatever, you trade that in, something like that.
Do you think maybe she has a durability power or a regeneration power? Because we just got Queen Sensei being the healer, whereas like she did take a lot of damage, but she was able to move pretty well after she got power bombed by that dude. Maybe like stamina or endurance.
probably endurance, which would be pretty cool. I don't think you don't see that too often in manga, like people with like an endurance power.
And the perspective shot for that last double spread,
Yeah,
her legs go on for days. My God.
yo, Tatsu,
I know his fetish.
I know what you are.
He's a thigh man.
Hey man, I am too. Hey, hey.
I've saved lives, or she took his life in this instance. Yeah, that was a wonderful chapter.
Shout out to this crew, man. Good shit. I cannot wait to see. Oh my God, Endgame. What the hell? All these powers.
Imagine it's literally a Sanjome versus everyone because we need everyone to defeat this one guy.
Especially with the fairy tale power, like that, you know, covers a lot of ground. It does a lot of bullshit. So yeah.
I mean, Paise doesn't have to see. He has that curse thing, so like he's good from looking at Sanjome.
Yep. Cool. Yeah.
Absolute Zero. We got Tokoyami. Seiko doing her thing.
Hot. Bro is literally just saying that he's horny, literally, because he has horns. He's a bull, and
a black bull.
He was getting hot.
All right. With that being said, I'll hop into the next one. All right, guys. So chapter 179. This seems kind of deadly. She kicks his top off as he disintegrates. And it was just a normal dude. Forgive me. Don't kill me. Huh? What's with this guy? You know how many times you hit me, asshole? I'm sorry. You. Why were you after me? I was contracted by an orchestrator. It said, Nikujiru Gyoza, second floor, woman with glasses. She runs out. Oh, she can see it. There was another person. Oh, the one controlling the Jiangxi? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Asshole. Who are you people? Contact your friend and call him here. I can't. I just met him for the first time. Huh? We only have a connection to the orchestrator, and we've never even seen the orchestrator's face. So it was the same guy. So it was the same with the guy who ran away. Messages are sent to everyone, so there's probably... I don't know why I can't read this page. Let me start over. My God. Target, Nikujiru Gyoza, second floor, woman with glasses. We only have a connection to the orchestrator, and we've never even seen the orchestrator's face. So it was the same with the guy who ran away? Messages are sent to everyone, so there's sometimes overlap with the targets. Listen, you, explain in a way we can understand. Shotomate! I'll show you right now. She has a look on her face, those same damn knives, and there are 3 of them. So I think Sanjome was anticipating these 3 individuals to be here. Miss Seiko, those Kozuka knives, why would he have these? And why so many copies? Miss Seiko, what are these? The Ashura. Whoever holds that sword in his hand will continue to kill others until his life runs out. Hold on a minute. So if he has indeed sipped from the pool of immortality, oh, how ancient of a problem has Sanjome been? My God, he might have been around in a world where these yokai or these gods were real. Is that maybe what the Dandadan was initially? Like, you know how in today's world they say that all mythos, all folktale, all stories of gods, they come from a place of real life existence? Some people have theorized ancient aliens. They've theorized cryptids in the past were more prevalent before they got either killed off or died out. So, what if all the mythos in this world surrounding yokai, and even connecting that back to Turbo Granny, is actually how the world was previously before the yokais were banished to the spirit dimension? This is a great chapter too. But continuing, in addition, the Ashura could take on the power of the yokai and cut down any master swordsman there was. It was too dangerous a blade, so an organization of magi had it sealed away securely. But 5 years ago, someone stole it, and these are the Kozuka of that sword. Our instructions are to use these to gather the power of yokai, and the people who gather a lot will have whatever they wish come true. How the hell is any wish gonna come true? What are you, a kid? Piase, be quiet a second. You're attacking people for something that stupid? He probably had a lost loved one calling my shot. If you're talking, we're not getting any information, are we? Wearing that tie like you own the place. Say something, you son of a bitch. My wife only has a year left to live. I was close. I was in the ballpark. Ever since I was young, I had trouble talking to girls. Even when I tried, I'd get nervous and clam up. Thinking they could sense my nervousness, I would panic even more, and all I could do was run away. Even after 40 years, it hadn't changed. I figured I'd never have anything to do with women, but she waited patiently for me to get my words out. Slowly but surely, she gave me her time, and it was thanks to her that I was saved. Even if there's only a 1% chance of me saving her, I'll take it. Also, fuck Sanjome, man. He is preying on the vulnerable, preying on the weak. He is, in the very essence of the phrase, a master manipulator. He understands the human condition so well that he's able to get what he wants, or at least get people to do what he wants. Very similar to All for One from My Hero. Numbnuts. And how did you become acquainted with this orchestrator? I was introduced by a colleague at work. They said if I did a certain task, it could help my wife's situation. When I called the number they gave me, it put me through to that person. Who was this work colleague? I don't know. Such a person never existed. And before I read the dialogue, I love the way Sanjome is represented on the bottom here. They never existed. No one I asked knew of such a person, and their name wasn't in the company register. Based on my memories, I have worked with them for a long time, and yet I can't remember their face or clothes or anything about them. Mr. Sanjome, have you seen Mr. Adachi? What does it matter? Oh, we're going to have a singles mixer. Why don't you come too? A singles mixer? Yes, I'd like that very much. The name basketball originates from the fact that a peach basket was originally used for the goal. Yes, there's something about Sanjome. They did put onto the timeline the Ashura blade was stolen 5 years ago. He might not have been on this planet 5 years ago or before 5 years ago. He doesn't seem to understand human culture. Basketball is not like super ancient in terms of when it was made. I want to say it was early 1900s. I hope Vontae knows because he's a bit more of a basketball head than I am. But yeah, him watching this video at work to learn of the culture of humanity means that he doesn't have the memories himself of humanity, or alternatively, he was not here for said culture being cultivated. 20 people. That's right. I was thinking how quiet it had gotten. and when I peeked upstairs, that middle-aged fellow was up there alone. There were people there before that. There were this kind of beautiful woman and a couple of young guys. Where are those people now? Well, I don't really know. They paid their bill, but I don't know when they left. All right, he can see the spirit, so he's got the vision now. I need to tidy up the business with my granddaughter first. That's fine. We'll keep investigating this. Be careful. This feels pretty dangerous. We'll contact every quarter. Excuse me, could I have a minute? You matched the description of the people who were upstairs at that restaurant. So I'd like to ask you a few questions. And they're gone? They disappeared? Shadow? Yeah. Oh, he took him into the shadows, up the building, onto the rooftop. What a clutch power. And I'm sorry, that was a very long, elongated type of reaction for a chapter. I was yapping.
Yeah, Sanjome.
So good. Sanjome, man.
Like, dude. What's the matter with you?
What's going on with you?
What's wrong with him?
So he gave that bull power to a regular person? Or is this a person that's passed away? It's a normal guy, right? I don't know. At first I was like,
seemed like he gave it to a random.
Okay. And there's someone else who's controlling the Jiangxi.
All I know is Tatsu, you're setting yourself up well with Sanjome's character. He can go any way they want. They go any way they want. I think it'll be a good end result.
In the Asura blade. Or Ashura.
Yeah. Just keeps killing and killing and killing, slaying and slaying. Even to the point where it would manifest into a yokai and kill and kill. And then go back into the blade. Same thing again. Whichever way.
You think they would have guarded that a little bit better? I don't know. It seems like this master katana you should probably have under lock and key. I'm sure it was probably displayed in a museum. They probably paid some guy $7.50 an hour to guard it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure.
Poor guy, man. We gotta get his wife to the Kofun burial mound. We gotta save her. Absolutely sure.
We're hidden places. A little bit.
It's slow
Turbo
and
Granny,
steady.
where you at?
Where's Turbo Granny? Thankfully, the officer was reintroduced in this chapter, so I think we're a step closer to getting Zuma back. I think Zuma will help us in a fight, and we'll just be like, Zuma's here. I know that guy.
Yeah. He probably could come on like a motorcycle or something.
Like Ghost Rider? That would be pretty cool.
They do be having them bikes.
The delinquents,
friends.
yeah. I don't have much else to say on this one.
Either I'm just Sanjome, that's all.
He's cooking up something.
All right, next chapter. Chapter 80. Okay, chapter 180, the owner of the Kazuka knives. Okay. Hello, Kouki. Hello, Kinta. Hello, gang. What is everybody doing? Everybody's being, well, half of them being weird, some being normal. Everybody's got shit going on. That's all. Movement has commenced. Hey, pervert. How'd it go last break? I forget about Momo. That's where I be forgetting about her sometimes. 3 teachers have already made contact with Kouki Yukishido. But put your mind at ease. We have only just set the bait. Which 3 teachers? Queen Sensei, she talked to Kouki about everything after what happened. Miss Adachi, she's in charge of Class E. She asked about classroom things. And Sanjome, he asked her to tell him what secrets she spotted. Say, what? This Sanjome sounds totally suspicious. Come to think of it, he talked to me about what secret I spotted too. Do not be hasty, you amateurs. Sanjome is strange to begin with. He appears and disappears like a phantom. You can't make good guesses if you're stuck on preconceived notions. Also, he didn't say anything at all about knives or powers. There's no evidence to conclude he is the culprit. Let me see the footage too. I can't trust your conclusions. Oh my, what joy. The beautiful girl is removing my glasses. Whoa, their shape is changing. His eyes. You mustn't do that, young miss. They are made of nanoskin. They change according to the mental images of the person touching them. Huh? Oh no, you should have said so. They morphed into the shape of Takakura's glasses. Huh? They did. Don't go thinking that means Takakura's on my mind all the time. Big dummy. Well, my glasses are right in front of you, so that's probably why you visualized them. So he is thinking it. But I know it would be the wrong impression, so don't be so... It's not the wrong impression. Huh, Mr. Dachi, did you go out? Oh, yes. My mother wasn't feeling very well, but she's all right now. Sorry to hear that. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Thank you for your concern, Mr. Murakami. Oh, I just remembered. We're planning on having a basketball singles mixer. Why not join us to take your mind off things? That's okay. I'm no athlete. No, it's going to be really laid back. I'm positive you'd have a lot of fun. If you change your mind, let me know. Will do. We'd absolutely love for you to come. Okay, target. Okay, that's the messages. So the second floor, woman with glasses failed. Woman wasn't alone. Oh boy. Oh buddy. Ooh-wee. What you up to? Yeah. I say, what the hell? Why are you talking on your phones when you're right in front of each other? What's it to you? Go away. You hiding something? Show me. No way. Hasn't Takakura seemed kind of hot recently? No way. You've got a thing for Takakura? Eh? He actually read it. You suck. Let's split. Hang on a sec. Can't you tell I'm just messing around? Don't touch me, you creep. Not funny, you skanks. So lame. Seriously. Don't look at me, you plebs. What the hell? I'm so sick of him. Shut up. I don't care about this guy. You might do some bullshit. Sanjome, you better not fucking recruit him or some shit too. There he is. Ever since he beat me, nothing's been going my way. How can that little twerp be better than me? I won't stand for it. Oh. I spoke too soon, huh? You want power? Huh? Did you say something? Huh? About what? You're the only one who can hear me. You want to beat him, don't you? Huh? I'm scared. Right, listen up. You want to beat... Okay, boom. Read that. Try hurting yourself with the white blade. You'll gain special powers. Want me to tell you why he's better than you? It's because he has special powers too. Uh-oh. Takakura? That's right. That's why you're so unlucky right now. Unfair, isn't it? Frustrating even. You need to take his power. Fucking fish islands, kinda. On one side. Use that black blade, but be careful. When you use it, make sure that you make him accept defeat first. If you don't, you won't be able to steal his power. Get it? Make him accept defeat first. Interesting. Okay. So we theorized about this. We were saying like he wasn't able to take Ken's power because he don't got it no more, because he gave it back to Turbo Granny, but he's still on it about stealing his power. So I think Twitchy, you had said it when we were theorizing about that whole thing. You were saying that, does he have another power, like his own power, innate power? Because that must have not been the reason. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. must be crazy. Why would I ever believe something like that? Test it. Gotta test it. It's a joke. Some kind of joke. Okay, he's about to cut himself. Haha, I knew it wasn't true. Had me going there. Who came up with such an elaborate prank? I'm such an idiot. I completely fell for it. This seriously hurts, though. He's about to transform into some... He's about to... Yeah. I'm gonna turn the page. Yeah. There it goes. Oh my god. Oh, this guy got... So... Okay. Sanjome. He just be moving different.
I was spoiled on the fact that Hase has some sort of power or is some form of antagonist. But man, just like Jiji, he's being manipulated into it. He didn't want this. I mean, it's a fragile teenager's ego that Sanjome is playing off of.
He's playing off of everybody, huh? Everybody's situation.
And the teacher?
Everybody.
Why was she contacted to do this? Was it similar to the Salaryman? Does she have some sort of wish that needs to be fulfilled?
Yep.
Ay.
I don't know what Sanjome is doing. I still can't really read him. I mean, it looks bad. He looks menacing right now. It looks bad, but like, now I'm just thinking about the fairy tale card. It in wishes. If he's gonna, I don't know, do something with it, do some kind of experimentation where you actually can give people wishes with the card or some shit. I don't know, but or if that's just kind of symbolic and just ironic too, because it's like, oh, fairy tale card, but it ain't
I thought that was temporary sickness. Sherm, not like, could be that too.
So, I mean, what do you think about the Kin situation? So it's not that he doesn't have the power no more, because he's tasking people to take the power from him, but he don't got it. And we thought that.
Does Sanjome know that? See, I'm curious when he gave Hase the blade, because maybe Hase just hasn't made a move yet. I don't know the timeline in terms of when. Like, I would assume it would have been after potentially Sanjome confronted Okarun in the hallway, or it could have been before, and he was like, I now have to do this myself because Hase's dragging his feet about it.
He should have been got it back then.
I mean, he could play both sides. Like, I'll do it myself, and if he does it first, so be it.
I mean, I still just don't understand. I mean, I guess he thinks that. I mean, but do you yield? You're like, yeah, sure. So like he,
yeah, sure.
So that's why I'm confused. Like, I thought that should have told him, oh, I can't get his power, whether he doesn't have it anymore.
It could be that.
Or
I wanna throw an interesting thought out. So go back to page 14.
Is it 14?
Just reread that. Yeah, 14. Just reread that for a sec.
So after that race,
any thoughts on that page?
Oh, okay. So it did seem like he'd been had it for a while.
He had it at least since then, I think.
Yeah. Because like there he is, like he's looking at him. So he already had it.
And also, I think that's why he challenged him to a race in the first place, just to see if he had any powers, like what was going on with him, just to confirm for a second time that what he was seeing behind him, that yokai spirit, wasn't his delusional self. But my other thought, what if Okarun has some sort of inherent like luck or plot armor ability? Because he said ever since he beat me, nothing's been going my way. Almost like if Okarun determines you to be an adversary, let's just say in a general sense, if he considers you an adversary, you're going to lose.
Or he, like I was saying, the trade-off. Turbo Granny gave him the karma, the good
Or that.
karma.
Yep, I thought about that too.
Even like girl, like people are. He's getting pretty lucky now.
Yeah, they're talking about him. They're like,
this is the third time.
Hot. And those are like
talking
background characters. It's like Ira, Vamola, Momo, these random girls. Rin, I think she likes him as a vampire more than as a person, but
you know, it's hilarious. Remember I talked about Tokyo Revengers, about like the delinquents. Yeah. This entire thing what Sanjome is doing, all of this, and how like people are getting like manipulated and driven by like this dark force, is literally like a plot in Tokyo Revengers at some point.
Okay.
Like characters start just doing stuff that's completely out of character,
out of
dark.
Character.
What the hell? Hold on.
That's because they're being manipulated.
There we go. But yeah, like this kind of shit just happens to certain characters all the time. It's like, what's going on with these characters? And then we don't learn it until like way at the end. So that was that issue. But it reminds me of it, the way their eyes are drawn, everything about it. So I think you might be a fan of Tokyo Revengers, Satsu.
I mean, I know you liked it for a while before the ending, but it makes sense. Like other mangaka, they read other series.
Yep. Good luck. I think he did get the good luck. Like girls are talking about him. He's I can't wait till we see it in effect. Like what if he does have that power? I want to see like what horrific thing is about to happen that he prevents with that power.
Do you think that's the only possible counter to Sanjome at this point, is sheer dumb luck? Shout out Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter.
Probably. I mean,
because it's like the one in a billion way that we can defeat him. If he has like this Achilles heel of an Achilles heel that no one, even himself, knows about, and then Okarun just by sheer dumb luck is able to find it and exploit it.
I want to get to like the origins of that. I mean, once again, we're going back to the whole, Seiko, it's Turbo Granny out into the cat symbolism for good luck. I want to say like what's the origins of that? Like, was there a deity cat from way back then that is that? Because at this point we're starting to get into like yokai, like actual yokai from the past.
What did you think about my train of thought for last chapter when I was talking about this world might have had yokai beings physically there previously? Yeah.
I think
the world was much different when Sanjome was last here. Because I don't know. I just on that like basic basketball video he was watching on YouTube, it gave me the impression that he doesn't know a lot of things about the culture.
And he's willing to catch up on stuff. That's why I still think he is from Earth.
He's just been away for a long time.
Yeah, because he's actually doing extensive research. I mean, I know you should, but the fact that we're seeing it, I think that's to kind of hint to us like, oh yeah, he is native here.
I mean, true. We don't he could just erase the memories of whoever he has an awkward conversation with. I mean, Kinta even mentioned, he's like, it's just Sanjome. He's weird. No, he's just a weird guy. Don't think too much of it.
I think he definitely is from Earth. Because I don't think it would be really no real merit for us to see him studying. Like, we could obviously know that, like, headcanon, obviously studying and doing all this stuff, but like, it's in our face. So, probably just haven't been here in a long time since whatever, him and Turbo Granny.
What do you think Hase's power gonna be? It kind of looks like a football with like 2 arrows in it, or possibly an eyeball, maybe. That's a unique design for that yokai.
And it's holding with the feet. Is it like an arrow? Like, is he gonna be like an archer?
I was thinking more like a what's one of your favorite visors from Bleach, Shinji? Like he can invert things. Maybe he could like invert, the battlefield.
Trying to look at the design of the yokai. Yeah, I can't get nothing else from it.
The only thing that she reminds me of is and I definitely don't remember her name, from One Piece Wano.
Yeah, or Orochi.
With Orochi that gave him the power. That could just be an oldish design. But man, she is haunting the shit out of him. Look at those eyeballs, those teeth. Those are segmented. He is going through it.
Guess what? This is another thing too. I didn't see this coming because the only things that I know that's currently in the manga is obviously Kouki stuff. This did not get spoiled on this at all.
Yeah, I've gotten a few spoilers, guys, and I'll always be honest with you, out of context or not. Just want to give you a genuine reaction either way.
All right.
But
for the next one.
That being said, let me get into chapter 181, the second to last chapter for tonight. But the final chapter will be a dual reaction chapter, so you're actually going to get 3 more reactions out of us. So chapter 181 must be the influence of a curse. All right, these delinquents are kind of hanging around the school entrance, intimidating these girls. I wonder if Miss Seiko will take my training seriously. It'll be fine. She took Jiji seriously. That's because Jiji's got natural talent. It's worth teaching him. But you're worrying too much. What the? This is scary. It looks like they're searching for someone. Is this Zuma? Huh? Those guys? Are from Renjaku. Takakura, do you know them? Huh? Yes, well, kind of. With them there, everyone's scared to leave. Takakura, if you know them, then do something. I understand. I'll go say something. Those guys are such a pain in the ass. Everyone's like, Takakura standing up to the delinquents? Huh? Takakura's going up to them. For real? Is Vamola gonna be okay? Gee, Takakura's kinda awesome. Excuse me, you're in the way. What a cutie! When you loiter here, it causes problems for others, so... Say what, you little shit? What's your name, sweetheart? Don't tell him, Vamola. I won't tell you. Wait, this guy, the glasses. Hey, we found him. Finally, you made us go through a lot of trouble, you know. What up, my boys? Growing out the hair a little bit. Yo, where's that tough chick? Who is that guy? No idea. Who is he? Who are you? Yo, it's me. See? I was in the hospital forever, though, so my hair's grown out. Ah, Zuma. So you're all fixed. But what's with the glasses? Huh? Where's that voice coming from? Nice to meet you. Here. Zuma, I'm right here. No, over here. Yikes. I'm hearing voices. Right here, dumbass. Ah, this is scary. When are you gonna figure it out, you blockhead? Oof. Whoa, you're all little. What gives? So you finally see me, you bird brain. Hold on. Anyone that Momo has had personalized interactions with in the past. So everyone from the crew, obviously her grandmother, and now Zuma, can see her. So is the concept of being seen in your miniature form linked to your desire to be seen by those closest to you? Is there some sort of spiritual or aura connection that could be made? I could see either one being true. Or, this is my last possible explanation, is that it could be of only people who have extraordinary spiritual abilities. I don't know how that explains Vamola, but they did have that shared experience with Reiko. So, moving on. So you finally see me, you bird brain. I'm little, 'cause of a curse. I ate those treats in the cursed trunk. Wait, but you're okay? You ate those treats too. Didn't even put that together. The truth is, I've been looking for you because of a curse. Ever since all that stuff happened, my eyes have gone bad. But more importantly, you're the man from the cursed trunk? Oh, this is escalating. His name is Daiki Hakono, and he's aging at an unnatural rate. My dad found Daiki's home. We went there together, but don't be ridiculous. Daiki's not an old man. So this was recent? Because they're still alive. How dare you pull a prank like this? It had only been 4 years since Daiki disappeared. 4? Oh, because time goes faster inside the cursed trunk. Of course they would never believe that this is Daiki. All he did was get a present from his parents for his birthday and love it. I mean, isn't that the saddest thing? I want to do what I can to help him. Where's Takakura? He said they'd wait at the entrance. Lots of people here. What's up? What's going on? Oh, in Joji. There's a bunch of delinquents loitering around the gates, and Takakura went up to tell them off. But they've been there like that for ages. Momo? Huh? And Joji, wait. What does he do? Why? She's not in danger. What does he think? Does he think that Okarun's like giving her away to these guys? I don't know. What is going on inside of your brain? Shout out Inside Out. Okay, understood. All right, for now, come to my house and Momo. Okay, so she wraps the hair around his wrist, Jiji, and then she tries to kick Zoma. He's got the umbrella out. He is a power user. Okarun, look after Momo. No, wait, stop. What the hell do you think you're doing? You want to get murdered? Who the hell are you? How suspicious for a power user to appear right after Yukishiro was defeated. Huh? I'm gonna make you cry, bitches. All right, shout out to the JJK Tribe panel that I should not know. This is very influenced on that. Give that girl back. She doesn't belong to you. Okay, why did they escalate this? If Okarun wasn't, like aggressive or had a look on his face, unless, is there maybe like another power user that preys on the anxieties of people? That'd be interesting. All right, everyone's back to normal because Vamola pulled out the Reptar suit. I mean, the Kaiju suit. What the? How? Our transformations reverted. Vamo-chan, why? You morons. We're all on the same side, and this is no place to be transforming, you bakarayo. We are? Huh? Really? Oh. Apologize to each other. Let's all get along. I'm sorry. Oh. This was a strange chapter. I don't know what to think. What do you think of the sudden pull-up? Like, Jiji is not that insecure about himself. Why would he think?
No, I think that was him and Ira. I think honestly they're just.
No, but she said wait in Joji. Like she didn't jump into the fray. I mean, am I overlooking something? Am I being?
I think they all kind of, cause she wrapped her hair around his hand, didn't she?
Yeah.
To aid Jiji, I thought.
She wrapped the hair around Zuma's hand.
Yeah.
Because Momo was in his hand.
Yeah, to help Jiji get her out of his hand.
But it wasn't. I don't know.
That's why I think it's both of them, because the way that Brother Boy said, "You bitches," so he's talking to both of them. Like, you guys want to fight me right now? With the guy aging rapidly, is Momo shrinking more? That would be fucking wild. Because he's already small.
Thought about that.
Maybe that's why I said earlier, I was like, hey, I'd be forgetting about her. She might just be smaller to my eye now. And then,
would she even notice because she's of that small? I don't know.
Maybe she can compare herself to the Pygmies.
the old man was growing older and Zuma's losing some of his eyesight?
His eyesight. I love the consistency there because I was going to ask when we saw Zuma, I was like, why is it just Momo? Like, I understand, you know, she was holding Turbo Granny. Turbo Granny got bigger, well, to her because she was getting smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So it almost seemed like it was exclusive to her. But then I was like, I don't know though. The kid is growing old. Now he's very fucking old. He's elderly now.
So I'm guessing all three can be reversed. So thankfully Daiki could potentially be reverted to his young self if they're able to rid the curse. And sure, I know that they both weren't there, but again, why the aggressiveness? It feels weird to me.
No, I think it makes sense to me.
But like, if Vamola wasn't in her kaiju suit, if Okarun didn't have the hands up, I just don't understand why they just jumped to conclusions and jumped at him.
Honestly, it's because they weren't there before. So like, as of right now, they are the protectors because Okarun doesn't have power. Well, at least we don't think he does. And then Momo is shrunk. I mean, she could still use her power, but it's still... And they're targeted. They're being targeted too. So I think they're just
on edge.
The bodyguards.
Paranoid.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying though. Like because that's how I felt first when I seen Jiji taking off his jacket and running over there. But I think what Tatsu could have done is make it look a little bit more hostile to them.
Yes.
Because to us it didn't look like nothing but them talking to delinquents. Okay, whatever. But I don't know. They could have had like the delinquent say, "Hey, Momo," or and then throwing her in the air or something. You know, some stupid shit like that. And then they think, "Oh, what are you doing?" But
I'm so light now. Why don't you throw me in the air? Just like a little line like that seemingly is, you know, innocent.
What are you doing?
And you're right, Sherm. Like, he has been very protective of her since he was excluded previously. To me, I don't know.
You know,
just
I love that a lot though.
Development.
Because it's humans, you know. Other series characters don't show that until characters are literally about to fucking die. Like in this series, like they care about each other. Just like when I was saying about the adults, everything to me, how Tatsu is writing, comes from a more logical, like just human condition compared to other series where it's like you only get those moments when something serious is happening. And in here, a lot of crazy shit happens all the time, so these characters just kind of get very paranoid. I think we've seen everybody be that paranoid at this point.
Again, fair counterpoint. That was just my initial interpretation of everything.
But everybody's having these so eyesight, aging. What's the correlation? Like obviously everything's
at first I was thinking, are they related to the card yokai or the fairy tale yokai? And I was just like, that doesn't really make sense.
It has to be the food, right? Because that's what they were saying with Momo.
Yeah, they all ate something inside of it.
So basically, they got diabetes and shit or something. I mean, eyesight. Kid getting older. I don't know. That can, you know, aging because of illness.
This is the door chapter, by the way. Last one for tonight.
Yeah. Oh, you already going? Okay. All right. Well, you guys know this is what we do. Every stream is always about to be 2 chapters. Sometimes there's 3. Most of the time, obviously, it's going to be 2 chapters where both of us react to it. So I'm reacting to this one first. Once I'm finished, I'll get Twitchy in here so he can react to it. This is a nice way for you guys to get 2 authentic reactions from both of us on camera, while the other one is not following along off camera, because then you won't see their reaction. So here we are. By the way, I'm loving this mic, guys. I'm really sorry that a lot of other streams, my mic was cutting off and it just sounded bad. So I appreciate though that you guys, will stick it through that. Sorry, it was hard for you guys to hear what I was saying in a lot of other chapters. All right. Chapter 182. What is going on here? Something's taking the bait. What is going on here? Who is that? Come on, Paige, turn. Turn, Paige. It's killing me. It's killing me. Turn. Turn. Who in the hell is this? She has okay, so off rip, whatever her ability is, or she's going to get, whoever this is right here, she's gonna have some kind of sniping type power, something like that, with that damn reticle or scope. She's naked. It is snowing, so you're awake. Okay, CSG, what are you doing here? Is that something you dropped? A suit. Is she? Okay, I'm gonna continue. This just remind me of the curve. It's no good anymore. You'd best get a new one. What do you want? There's something I need help with. And if I say no, I won't do anything in particular. I'll simply leave. So what do you say? Do you think you can survive all alone on this strange planet without even a suit? The Earth's gravity is heavy, isn't it? Don't you find it hard to stand up? Shall I lend you a hand? Every time you hear that line in manga or anime, shall I lend you a hand? That shit's always gonna go south for the character that is being aided. She had real similar eyes to Count Sanjome a little bit, or at least one eye specifically. Okay. They got the eyes on them still. Ira and Jiji. Hey, you guys. Okay, so kind of going to what you were saying, I do agree with him a little bit. Like, I understand them being on edge. That I do agree with. But to still have this animosity right now, I just hope it's not just Tatsu trying to do some, like, forced, beef. Like, at this point, Momo and Okanuru should tell him, like, it's okay. Why is it still brewing like this? That's my only problem. I didn't have a problem with how they reacted initially, but here, come on, y'all should tell them it's all right. Hey, you guys, how long are you gonna walk around in a huff? I can't trust this guy yet. It's all good. I don't care. You're so annoying. We're here. Oh, it's you, Manjiro. Hey, long time no see. Manjiro, Bison, what are you doing here? Have the Evil Eyes briefs been causing problems? No, everything is quiet. The number of tourists coming to see the briefs now is remarkable. Huh? Tourists? Momo, Vamola, we're heading off. Wait, what happened to your face? Who did that to you? Never mind that. Just get ready. Miss Seiko, are you alright? Granny, does it hurt? Don't worry about it. Hang on a sec. Where exactly are we going? Shimane. We may be able to turn Momo back to normal. Come on, hurry up. For reals? Yes. Woo! Yay! I love Vamola. Really? There's no time. You're in the van. Sweet. May I come along too? I'll pay for my own travel expenses, of course. I want to come too. I'll get to see Momo back in form. If you're going Takakura, then so am I. Do you do what you like? Hurry up and get ready. Hurry up, you bastards. Oh no, do I still have any lotion? Woohoo! I'll be back in no time. We all get to go together. Who are you? Don't think I know your faces. Oh, Granny, we wanted you to take a look at him if you could. Hello. Granny? He's like, what the hell? She look young. They were in the curse trunk with me as well. This guy was in about 7th grade when he went in the trunk. He's aging at an incredible speed. You people come along too. It's probably an effect of the same curse that's on Momo. Huh? One moment, please. I don't have that kind of money. Who said any damn kids had to pay? Just shut up and come along. Miss, emergency! Oh, whoa, Irv, what's the matter? We found a teacher who blackmailed Yukishiro, and they've taken her to the gym. Oh my god. The class rep is currently keeping an eye on the situation. Jesus Christ, these two things happening at once? Fuck. What's happening? Get in already. Hang on a minute, Granny. Someone we know is in trouble, in serious trouble right now. Can we delay our departure? No, there's going to be a supermoon tomorrow. We need to be in time for the hours of the ox on the day of the supermoon. Okay, so they absolutely need to go. I'll stay behind. You all go. Let's go. We're going to get some good Ira and Kouki shit, man. It's going to be good. Yeah. Momo, leave this to me. Just make sure you get back to normal. I'll stay behind too. Takakura, I've been waiting forever for you to turn back to normal, and I desperately wish I could see it happen, but I'm sorry, Miss Hayase. I understand. Well, I've got Granny with me, so go help our friends. Hey, we need to hurry or she'll be in trouble. Takakura, come on. Right. Miss Hayase, please get back to normal and come back. Understood. I promise. Go, go, go. Here we go. Hey, boy, Kinta. Fire. Oh my lord. Page 20. What in the hell? Who the hell is this behind her? Oh, is that the other teacher? His hair looked kind of like that. The one that was talking to the one that was talking about the basketball mixer situation. Oh shit. Save Ren and Kouki. Save both of them. God damn. Okay. I like this though. We're getting two things done. And I know that we're probably sticking around with the Kouki stuff. So then I guess as we catch up, we're probably going to switch over to the Momo stuff soon too. Once again, getting caught up at this point, fire. Yep, they split the party. I love it. All right. Okay, get twitchy in here. Come on in. Once again, guys, like the stream up. Subscribe to your boys if you are new here. Road to 1K once again. We're getting caught up with Dandadan. Tomorrow we'll be fully caught up with the rest of you guys. And every Monday we'll be reacting to the chapter with you guys. So that's going to be fun. Very fun. And Chainsaw Man. We'll be going into Chainsaw Man really soon this month. So stay tuned for that. If you are a Chainsaw Man fan, or if you know a friend, tell a friend to come through and be with us with our read-throughs that rhyme bars. Okay. All righty.
Alrighty. You hear me?
Yep.
Perfect. Alright, last chapter for tonight. Oh my god, we only have 7 more after this one. What? What's going on? Chapter 182, Something's Taken the Bait. Is that a man or a woman? Kind of looks like a woman. Who are you? Or what are you, I should ask. So you're awake. Oh, she looks like she's got whip scars or battle scars all over her body. She might have been a slave. And then also with whatever, kind of target eye she has, like her body might have been manipulated. Is that something you dropped? Wait, there was another human in that alien suit? It's no good anymore. You'd best get a new one. What do you want? There's something I need help with. And if I say no, I won't do anything in particular. I'll simply leave. So, what do you say? Do you think you can survive all alone on this strange planet without even a suit? All right, this line from Sanjome to this woman makes me think, is there something inside of a Sanjome suit? And two, is this a Sumerian? Is this another human species that was off planet? Because he says this strange planet as if she's not from this planet. Is she a space baby? Shout out to Phil. The Earth's gravity is heavy, isn't it? Don't you find it hard to stand up? Shall I lend you a hand? Everyone's giving each other the stink eye. Vamola, she's always got that twinkle in her eye. Hey, you guys, how long are you gonna walk around in a huff? I can't trust this guy yet. It's all good, I don't care. You're so annoying. We're here. Wait, whose van is that? Oh, it's you, Manjaro. Long time no see. Manjaro, Paisen. What are you doing here? Inverted senpai. That's a cool little inversion. I do like the phrase Paisen. I don't hear it too often. It might be like a millennial thing or even Gen Z, but moving on. Have the Evil Eyes briefs been causing problems? No, everything is quiet. The number of tourists coming to see the briefs now is remarkable. Huh? Tourist? Momo, Vamola, we're heading off. Wait, what happened to your face? Who did that to you? Never mind that, just get ready. Miss Seiko, are you alright? Granny, does it hurt? Don't worry about me. Hang on a sec. Where exactly are we going? Shimane. We may be able to turn Momo back to normal. Come on, hurry up. For reals? She's jumping up on Vamola's shoulder. Yatta! Yes, woohoo! Really? There's no time. Get in the van. Sweet! May I come along too? I'll pay for my own travel expenses, of course. I wanna come too. I'll get to see Momo back in form. If you're going, Takakura, then so am I. Do what you like. Hurry up and get ready. Hurry up, you bastards! Oh no, do I still have any lotion? Woohoo! I'll be back in no time. We all get to go together. Who are you? I don't think I know your faces. Oh, Granny. We wanted you to take a look at him if you could. Hello. Granny. They were in the cursed trunk with me as well. This guy was in about 7th grade when he went in the trunk. He's aging at an incredible speed. You people come along too. It's probably an effect of the same curse that's on Momo. Huh? One moment, please. I don't have that kind of money. Who said any damn kids had to pay? Just shut up and come along. Miss, emergency! Oof. Whoa. Perv, what's the matter? We found the teacher who blackmailed Yukishiro, and they've taken her to the gym. The class rep is currently keeping an eye on the situation. What's happening? Get in already. Hang on a minute, Granny. Someone we know is in trouble right now. Can't we delay our departure? No. There's going to be a supermoon tomorrow. We need to be in time for the hours of the ox on the day of the supermoon. What? I'll stay behind. You all go. Aira, Momo, leave this to me. Just make sure you get back to normal. I'll stay behind too. Takakura! I've been waiting forever for you to turn back to normal, and I desperately wish I could see it happen, but I'm sorry, Miss Ayase. I understand. Well, I've got Granny with me, so go help our friends. Hey, we need to hurry or she'll be in trouble. Takakura, come on. Right. Miss Ayase, please get back to normal and come back. Understood. I promise. Go, go, go. Here we go. Another spoiler that I have. Tomorrow's gonna be uncomfortable. Oh, brother. Vante, do you know anything about what's gonna go on tomorrow?
No, but I mean, like from the meme, I know some. It ain't good. It ain't good.
It is something separate from that.
What, with Kouki and not Rin?
Potentially, or
Okay.
even another
Wait.
person.
Initially, I was like, since I've seen Kouki, I was like, okay, it's probably going to be with her. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I just know it's like not. It's in that realm of like early chapter 1 Momo stuff, but probably worse. I have no clue what it is, but based off of memes that I saw,
There's some stuff that will happen tomorrow. So wait, did you not want this one to be the dual reaction chapter? Sure. I thought that's what you commented.
But we doing another one?
That's fine with me. I mean, we're at about 216. Do you think we should go to 183 tonight, Sherm?
By the way, the animosity early in the chapter with Jiji and Ira. Now I'm like, okay, come on. Whoa. So Momo and Kin, you guys didn't like, I don't know, talk to him a little bit more, tell him to calm down more. I know Momo said, "Oh, why are you guys still in a huff?" Huh?
They said calm down. They said that last chapter.
No, I know, but like they're not calmed down. It's like, why are you still mad?
They're still not calm. Yeah.
Why are you still
Again,
mad?
That goes into what I was saying. It's like they're being way too aggressive.
I think initially that's fine, but now I'm like, why are you guys still mad after you?
I feel the opposite.
No. Initially I'm like, I get it. Now I'm like, okay, why are you still acting like that?
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm up for it. Avante is. We can do another one tonight. It's an extra little bonus. Chapter 183. But yeah, I don't know. This is just interesting dynamic, I should say.
What, splitting up the groups?
No, like you were saying, the animosity. I don't mind them splitting up the group, but
I think it's forced now. Tatsu. Mangaka do this a lot. They just gotta force some kind of conflict.
Vamola is just a bag of sunshine. Unbothered. Living my best life.
I was like, okay, guys. I'm like, why are you still doing that? What for?
And
like,
shout out to that the other delinquent, the underling. He survived. He's not dead. He was there.
I think we've seen him at the aftermath of what happened last time. I still don't understand that either, though. So what, he's got knocked out and woke up?
Yeah, I think it was just removed from his body, or the yokai demon had to take his powers back into himself. Yeah. I mean, he's had a rough life too. Whatever happened in that bathroom,
yes.
We've had different ideas, but
and who is this person? So this other person that CSG pulled up on, they are 100% pulling up on Momo in that side of the game when they go to Shimane, the supermoon. Oh, it's gonna be a fire panel.
The supermoon
it's gonna be a
with
fire
the
panel.
They were talking about like astrology. They were like, we need to be in time for the hours of the ox on the day of the supermoon. That is exceedingly specific.
That girl though, some eyes. So she definitely has some kind of snipe power gun, something.
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
That's what you were talking about. I thought you were talking more so about like what was going to happen once they get there. Yeah, like who is that chick? Was that the one inside of the alien suit, the xenomorph?
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she's had it rough too. The way that she's on like all fours, it's like she's feral. So my interpretation of that is she was either raised among creatures like non-humans, or she was a slave and they treated her like a dog.
Yeah,
They,
sure.
like whipped
I seen
her,
the suit. I was like,
they
that's literally the
cut
suit
her.
that the one with the belt had, right? The main one that was doing those.
Is that
fucking dimension
Reiko's
slashes.
domain that she was summoned into, or am I just putting things together that shouldn't be? Page 2. Kind of has a similar perspective, but I mean, it could be anywhere because that's close to the school, I would say, which makes sense with Sanjome.
And the shot alone, like same exact type perspective.
Do you think she could be related to Reiko's backstory? With that perspective of looking up? She kind of has like the sniper eye.
Maybe. But she's not from this planet.
No, definitely not.
I also feel like her other eye kind of reminded me of Count Saint Germain's eye too, but I think that's just maybe just artistic choice for their designs.
Yeah, and if you look on page 4, I don't know if it's just me, her iris looks a little bit vertical, as in, again, we're really trying to drive home the feralness.
It's feral.
Again on page 5.
Supermoon, feral, wolves. Hey. She about to do some crazy shit.
You gotta get a new one. But how? Like, nanotech?
Is she gonna... because...
There can't be any big moms on Earth, God forbid, you think?
What group did Vamola go with? She's with...
I think she's with the Momo group going to the Superman.
Maybe she'll pull up on them then. Maybe. Let's try to get her suit. If she can. I don't know.
Do you think this could be another Sumerian that got her horns cut off or her antennae got cut off? A kaiju versus xenomorph fight? There's so many crossover possibilities.
Sanjome, dude, what are you doing? Why are you moving like this? Why are you everywhere doing everything? I get that you're a collector, but goddamn, you're that passionate?
He's collecting the entire plot of the story.
Bro. Like, what are you doing, Eisen? Why? At least Eisen had like multiple, like, you know, like, okay, I see where you're going with this experiment. Okay, Soul King. Okay, I get that. But Sanjome, you just want to collect shit.
Eisen arrested on the Sabbath. Sanjome's like, 365, 24/7. Work.
Like, what are you doing? You want to collect things and then what? Like, there should be something else to that.
Like, what's the end goal? I know he says he's most interested in the Dandadan, but
this guy, I don't know, man. This series, because once again, if he is the end all be all, if he is the final antagonist, I am fine with that. And if he's not, I am fine with that.
Yeah, either way, I really like how Tatsu is building him up, either for the inversion of our expectations or just to, you know, really drive home the point. He's been the main bad since the start.
Or what if he's trying to, like,
unleash a great bad?
What if he's trying to, like, free a whole bunch of people of the past or, like, yokai or some shit? So he's, like, all the stuff that he's doing, it's not just for him to collect things, but also to, like, release things. Kind of like what we were talking about when we were first theorizing about the game.
Theoretically, there is a possibility that Dandadan itself could be humanity. Now, I want to bring up a point. It might not be connected. It would be insane if it were. But they were talking about the fact that the entire population of humanity since its inception back in the Stone Age, it is so much larger of a number than what currently exists on the planet. Now, with the cycle of humans dying, especially those that die with regret, being turned into yokai, potentially the Dandadan, I'm thinking, might be the culmination of the entirety of the population of humanity turned into an arc net energy protection source of the planet. So all of humanity is actively working to protect the next generation.
I like that. You know, I really like that because it's kind of like a play on whatever, you know, in real life, whatever life after whatever happens when you die. It's like you leave from this world or you're discarded. But in this case, like you leave, but you're always here. You know, like they always say, like, oh, they'll always be with you when they.
Yes.
They'll be like that
Looking
in
over
this
you, so to
series
speak.
in a way. Huh? They're pretty cool. And then it goes into the energy thing. Energy can't be created nor destroyed, only transferred or whatever. I think that kind of goes into that as well.
Yeah, because they're always there. They're always protecting people.
And then yokai, and then the void. It's like, oh, that's absolutely to discard somebody completely. Oh,
you want to know what the void is like? If you don't want to be a part of the conglomerate, if you don't want to be a part of the common good for the planet, we'll turn you into a yokai, and then if that's your second chance. If you're still not getting with the program as a yokai, we'll send you to the void. But if you are reincarnated, I think because they said the yokais, if they do die without regret, it's kind of like, or they even have the process to become a human again, and then they can die naturally and rejoin the process. So it's a very natural type of refilling or reestablishing what the Dandadan is. Because I'm sure the aliens out in the universe are getting stronger over the years, so it makes sense that the Dandadan would get stronger over time, with more humans dying, replenishing the shield, adding more layers to it, so to speak.
Or the void could be something that was created so that Earth can't do that. So it can't get stronger and make more of these barriers or protection. So like say someone like Sanjome is like, hell no, like get out of here. Like go in the void. I don't need this. I don't need no more adversaries. But I do like your theory. I like that one a lot.
Okay. I did update the title of the stream, guys. So we are going to get one more chapter tonight. So we'll do a bonus.
What time is it? 7:46. I'm in the past. I might have to get out of here, but
okay.
You know what? I'll stick around. There's one more.
You want to go first?
Have to wrap up kind of quickly.
Okay, that's fine. So do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I can go.
Okay.
All right. Uno mas, guys. Uno mas. Okay. Once again, guys, dual react chapter. So one of us goes first, as I am going first, and then Twitchy will go after me. Chapter 183, So It's You. That's the title. What's the situation, Yukishiro, right now? What's the situation with Yukishiro right now? I don't know. After she went into the gym, the transmission from her hair or ornament cut out. Takakura Sakata, you two stay here. It's too dangerous. Our Miss Shiratori. I said hour. Oh, I'm reading too fast. It's too dangerous, Miss Shiratori. But you can't use your powers right now, can you? Private Takakura. I'll go first. Going first, so she's in there. Boom. What in the fuck? Okay, they got pushed out. Surprise attack. If it weren't for my airbags, we'd been screwed. Oh shit. Hase. Yep. Is this not the yokai with him? What is this? So Sanjome doing more shit, getting more. Wait, is it the chick? I think it might be the chick. She got a new suit. It might be her. I was thinking that she was gonna pull up on Momo, and maybe not. What the fuck are these floating heads? It in bird cages? Is that bird cages, or that's just the lights? What the fuck? Oh my god. What is this? Look at the score. High Q. Damn, 33 to 0 is crazy. Y'all got your ass messed up. Blowing a whistle. What in the fuck? Or are they playing basketball? Are they playing volleyball or basketball? Really, they ain't playing shit. They just trying to kill her. With moves like that, you're nowhere near ready to dance with me. Oh, I like that line. That's a hard line. That's a hard line, Ira. Pirote. Wait, in de horse. Pirote. Noble drill. I can feel the impact. I can hear it. Let's go, Ira. I ain't gonna lie, Ira has some of my favorite, like, just fighting styles. Like, she be going crazy. Okay. The attack had no effect. Then, just like with Yukishiro, they must be unbeatable unless you strike down the power holder. Come to think of it, where are Yukishiro and the class rep? They were supposed to already be in here. Oh my god, her head. Wait, the chapter over? Oh, shit. I mean, it was a lot of fighting, but goddamn. Okay, well. Wow, so her head. They're gonna save her though, because she doesn't look dead. I feel like if she looked dead like the rest of those heads, it would be GG's, but she'll be okay. Class rep. They'll save her. But how the fuck did that happen? I'm sending Twitchy an emoji. Let's see, which emoji should I send? Mind blown? I'm sending the mind blown one. Yeah. A whole week. You have to hold off on that for a whole. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, well, I said a whole week. I don't know why I said ooh. It was pretty quick. Pretty darn quick.
Is this a prank? I know you said you need to wrap it up quick, but like, are you for real? You done?
I was confused. I was like, wait, man, I'm not on page like 13. I have to double check.
Well, because this would have been the first chapter after his hiatus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You say so. All right, chapter 183. So it's you. What's the situation with Yukishiro right now? Huff, huff. I don't know. After she went into the gym, the video transmission from her hair ornament cut out. Takakura, Sakata, you two stay here. It's too dangerous, Miss Shiratori. But you can't use your powers right now, can you, Private Takakura? I'll go in first. And he's got the jetpack. Oh my god, he is so proficient with that nanotech. I love the tone setting lighting of the moonlight. Full moon, like Dodoria said, so it's quite reasonable to assume that's why we're getting these very light with the kind of just a little bit of sparkles about some spiritual shenanigans going on. Boom! She looks back. All right, got blasted. Ah, surprise attack. If it weren't for my airbags, we'd have been screwed. Hase and new form Xenomorph are on the scene. This panel is raw. What the fuck is going on in this panel? All these decapitated heads of these people? Oh no, is this the mixer for the basketball team? They've all got gym shorts on. What is this? 33-0. Hey, shout out to this high Q. Just grabbing their heads and using them as projectiles. weave. With moves like that, you're nowhere near ready to dance with me. On de hors pirouette. Noble drill. Shout out to Sanji. Alright, they all got disintegrated. They look like they were just, not people, but maybe, like rocks, like maybe clay dummies. Alright, they're regenerating. The attack had no effect? Then just like with Yukishiro, they must be unbeatable unless you strike down the power holder. I like that she caught on to that. Come to think of it, where are Yukishiro and the class rep? They were supposed to be in here. She looks up. This was my spoiler. Mai is crying. She has been decapitated. Class rep! This was one of the spoilers I got, guys. Oh my god. Tatsu is a demon. He is a demon.
She'd be alright. She could dust herself off, you know. She'd be alright. I said if she would look dead like the rest of them, then I'll be worried. I was like, oh shit, but she's fresh. It's a fresh decapitation.
Dude, this is what I told you about. When I got spoiled on something, I was like, what is going on?
Okay. Casual Shiratori's all match ship.
Oh man, what kind of power does this person have?
Is the person that's with Hase, is that the chick with a new suit? Or is that just somebody else that Sanjome made?
I thought because of the, you know, the general physique, it's kind of slender. It does have the xenomorph-esque type of thing about it. I thought it would. I think it's going to be Hase versus Okurun, Kinta versus new powered up suit xenomorph lady.
You and what army? Don't ever tell the Sanjome. You said, I got people everywhere, man. I got people everywhere.
Oh my god, what a... Were you spoiled on that panel with Rin?
Nope.
Okay. You now get the meme though?
No.
No?
Not really.
I'll have to share it to you. Unless you're talking about a different meme. I guess we'll talk about it tomorrow.
I think we're talking about the same meme. It showed 3 characters on it, and then they said something like
no, something else. Something else.
That was something else. Oh, Kuan said he was like, yep. I was like, oh, so I guess we're talking about the same thing.
No, it was the Venom and Spider-Man dunking meme.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't tell you about it then.
It's another one. It's a freaky one. It's freaky.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I guess we'll talk about it tomorrow. No, but you know that stupid too. Like comic, that comic meme to where like Venom is dunking on Spider-Man. They put Rin's head there.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I was like, what?
Nah, it wasn't that.
That is so messed up.
But damn, man, we're really getting caught up. That's crazy.
There's not gonna be so much more.
Yo,
I feel like when this
where
volume concludes, it's going to be like a brand new story. Like Momo will finally be back in her normal form. Okurun, I don't know whether he'll have his powers back or not, but I think maybe that's when Turbo Granny comes back.
Yep. So
I think her return is imminent.
I'm just waiting for an Immaculate Moon panel. That's all I'm waiting for. I know it's gonna be a crazy good moon panel. It's something crazy. I'm just waiting.
And you know how much of a fan he is. It'll probably be like the Gear 5 silhouette.
Bruh.
It'll be Air Jordan.
Wow. Yes. I think he's yes. We're in 2025, right? Yep. He will. Tatsu will. That's the research. He was just researching One Piece, looking back.
He's like, let me look at the Jumpman logo. Okay, moon silhouette from Luffy, Gear 5, the Nika fruit.
This series, it's so fun to read the series because, especially since both of us were saying before that like there's certain like paranormal stuff that we both know about, so it's always cool to like see stuff that we have heard about before. So this is fun.
Yeah, what I've really enjoyed, really quickly, since I know you got to get out of here. What I really enjoyed about this catch-up stream of streams is that each of us kind of have our own knowledge, and I really like how it works together. Like I would say I probably have more alien knowledge. You have more like spiritual knowledge of like those cryptids or spiritual beings, yokai. Yeah, I really love the point you made about the Pygmies and the fact that that was actually a plot point that Tatsu incorporated. I loved it. I talked about the Sumerians.
He's about to introduce some more crazy shit. The fact that he went on a month hiatus to research more. I mean, I know that mangakas just do that, but for his series, he's actually researching. He's on the Sanjome shit. And he's doing what Sanjome's doing. Like, literally.
Is that his self-insert? Oh my god.
Honestly, this man's searching up basketball. And so, he's probably literally going, like, searching up stuff from other cultures, like other paranormal stuff.
He just wanted a month to read Slam Dunk. I feel you, man. I heard
what do you think? Do you have any prediction of something paranormal or extraterrestrial that you think would be cool if he gets into?
I think there should be at least one alien antagonist that is planet-sized or of a comparable size. So like Galactus, Cthulhu, any sort of like huge type of thing.
Cthulhu's bingo card right now. We're definitely
the leader of the Kur. That's the king of the Kur.
Definitely.
Cthulhu needs to show up, so that'll be my
probably a hive mind too. You know.
What about you?
That Loki would have been my answer.
Sorry.
Think.
Yeah, he's a demon, Sherm. Tatsu is a demon. He's away for a month, and then he comes back, and then he drops this chapter. Man, I can't wait to watch Laz's reaction to this.
I'm trying to think of anything. Ghost.
Think we'll see the Greys in this series?
Yeah. The funny thing is, I think they're going to be like in the background. So if there's like a war, we're just going to see them in the background. Like, oh, look, it's the Greys right there.
They'll be like, we're Switzerland in space. We don't take sides.
Reptilian humanoid. Because I mean, we already seen it on the book that Ken had.
And then whatever that Kur, transmutated a reptilian body, like dissected it, put it onto his own. In addition to that, I do think that we should probably... This might be a bit blasphemous. I feel like we should have a godlike figure. So whether it's from Hinduism, whether it's from Buddhist, Christianity, I feel like there should be a yokai that's based off of like a godly type of figure.
Yeah, because we had the nanotech Buddha. So I think we should get like a obviously like a dragons. We'll see stuff like that. Greek mythos, Norse mythos, something. Ragnarok.
Are you? This will be my last question for you before we wrap up here. Are you kind of surprised that we're still on a very zoomed in type of world at the moment? I would have thought by this point we would have expanded a bit more. It feels very localized still, I would say.
It is.
I like it. It keeps the character interactions, fresh. And these new ones between Zuma, Ira, Jiji, so on and so forth. But I don't know.
There's two things that has to happen. One, obviously when we circle back to people like Ludris or Ludris specifically. Mm-hmm. Two, the burial mounds. Then we will start expanding more because people are we're gonna travel somewhere else.
Oh no. Imagine Vamola goes off world and Banga finally shows up and she's not here. Why did I say that out loud? That's definitely gonna happen.
Hopefully she can get in touch with somebody that's still here that knows her, at least. I
That
think
knows
we'll
that she's
get
doing well.
Yeah. Damn.
Tatsu better not kill her before the reunion. That's all I'm saying.
Bruh. You know something else I don't want to see? I think they will reverse everything. Wouldn't that would be so sad if the old man died or the kid?
Yeah.
If he like died
before
from
they
age,
can reverse
like,
the
right
curse.
when they're able to reverse it. Oh, actually
Can't reverse death. That might actually be like a theme in terms of like curses, and he might turn into a yokai. He might be like an adversary at that point. That might be the first person of the group that turns into a yokai.
You know what? I don't know if Tatsu will run this back. What if he turn into like an ombudsman? Because he is already an old man. So the old man yokai that might kind of, well, but him literally will turn into, because he already is an old man and he was a child, 4 years old when that happened. So that would suck.
I feel like he would haunt his parents at that point.
Exactly. That's kind of the other reason why I think it might end up happening if he does.
Parents were the one that gave him the thing that trapped him in there. Didn't believe him when he came back and was like, "Hey, I'm me." No, we don't believe you. Yeah, there's a lot of regret in that household.
That's a tough situation too, because when it comes to like if we had to exercise him, like let's say if his parents came to like Dodoria or someone else to try to exercise him, and then we're like,
and then she's put back in that same boat with Evil Eye. Like does she want to exercise this yokai? Right. Or do you want to have conversations with your remember what they said to Mai about how eventually if you ignore them long enough, like they will crush you. Imagine they accept that as their responsibility. Like, we killed our child by not believing him, and that last interaction that we could have had with him, we're never going to get that back. So we'll take that on as parents.
The imagery thing too, because when that whole situation was going on, we seen Rin's past, like her grandmother and her mom. So that's how they'll be able to know that that is their son, because they'll see the past him when he was physically
when he got the box. And even I think I called it like a fetus, the ombudsman, like in that whole circle of life, how you start from a fetus, grow into an old man, then you die.
God damn.
I feel like there's a lot there not to capitalize on that pain.
Right. Because like I wouldn't say if they did reverse it, he's just a kid again, what do we do? He just goes back to his parents. I don't like that, because I feel like his parents should like
face some sort of consequence.
Yeah. Because I'm like, well, first you bought him this fucking game. I know you didn't know enough, but you bought him this game.
Well, maybe he doesn't revert back to a child form. Maybe he reverts back to a 20-year-old or a 30-year-old. Maybe he still has the mentality of a child.
And you just force him out of the house. You're a grown man.
I don't know. And he would like disown them. It'd be like an emancipation in a way, to where he doesn't want to talk to them anymore. Like he could still hold that regret if he's alive. He doesn't need to die for him to have regret.
Going back to the whole Jiji and Zuma situation, the animosity, there's gonna be Evil Eye, Umbrella Boy that's gonna be the mediators there.
No fighting.
Hey, wait a
Vamola.
minute.
No
I like
fighting.
this guy.
Hey, that's my friend. We've been playing in the other dimension.
Tatsu, please.
Playdate.
That's right in front of you. That would be so hilarious to see them just vibing, just friends.
You know what's hilarious about the synergy between those two? Jiji turns into the Evil Eye when he gets cold or wet, and Umbrella protects you from getting wet or cold.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
Tatsu, you at least have to like draw something with both of them. something, you know,
It
like
could even be like, you know, those little like bonus pages at the end of chapters. Just make that like a cover story. If you want to go like full Oda, Paizen,
please,
like just make a cover story for your manga now.
You gotta do that, please. We need it.
But I do want to be respectful of Vante's time for tonight. So anything else you want to add? Anything else you guys want to talk about in the chat before we wrap this up?
Just ready for tomorrow. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, we'll be caught up.
We'll be caught up tomorrow.
Perfect time.
So guys, around 8 p.m., 8:15 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, we will be live again with Volume 22's. Most of Volume 22's content. We will be catching up all the way to Chapter 189, which just released yesterday. And then we will have a special little stream on this upcoming Sunday, Commodore Laz, as long as that's still, you know, on the schedule for his side. But we will also, I'll just rip the band-aid off, we will be live on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, to read the epilogue of Undead Unluck. We will react to that finally. I know a few things. I think Vante maybe knows a character or two that came up with nothing.
Nope.
Good. I'm excited. I feel like there's going to be some loose ends tied up, and it's going to be a more cathartic of an end than what we got, even though I did enjoy the ending, the final chapter, I should say. Yeah, great volume. I feel like we really moved the needle with this one. Sanjome has his roots in this school. He is using any and everyone at his disposal to get Okarun's power, to get Momo's power. It's got to be that important for one, if not both of them.
At this point, this is my last thing. At this point, it does remind me of Bleach. I feel like there must be something underneath the core in this area, like the damn Oaken Key or whatever, just like in Bleach, because
Katakura Town.
you have, like, you know, Turbo Granny residing here. You have all these kids here, this school, everything happens here in this town. These invasions, you have Reiko here. It's something here, man. There's always something in Japan. All these series, always something. It's always the center, the core.
It could relate to the location-bound spirits. There could be a really strong location-bound spirit by the school.
Yep.
Or in the general area. So we know Reiko was the strongest, as far as we know. She was just up the road. And she's now wandering. So.
But that's pretty much it on my end, man.
All right, again, guys, if you've watched this far, either live or at the VOD, we'd appreciate you like the stream. It's very much appreciated. Go ahead and get us out to more Dandadan viewers. For the umpteenth time, we'll be live tomorrow, so make sure you hit that notification bell. So that way you're not missing out, essentially, because I'm sure that we'll do multiple chapters tomorrow, because I think there's only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only going to be 7 chapters. We might do 3 dual reactions again. We might do 4. Her God contract. Possibly, or we could see the consequences of not upholding the other side, because she said she had to pray for 3 days. Could be that too.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna run into that problem at some point.
Yeah. But with that being said, as Vante likes to say, stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. We'll see you in the next video or stream tomorrow, and